The following is a presentation of the Shining Wizards Network, broadcasting live in high-definition video and available on all podcasting and streaming platforms. Follow us on social media at Wizards Podcast. Check out our merchandise at merch.shiningwizards.com. Do your Amazon shopping at amazon.shiningwizards.com. And become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/wizardspodcast. And now, it's time for the Shining Wizards.
You're watching
The Shining Wizards.
The Shining Wizards
Wrestling Podcast.
Wrestling Podcast. Man.
And of course, you're tuned in live to episode number 738 of the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast, coming to you live on social media, and that includes Twitch. Fuck you, X. Go with you wherever you go on each and every one of those streaming and podcasting platforms. It's time to get into the wrestling talk
and talk about wrestling.
Say our names and we appear. Dr. Donk.
Double T.
Handsome Kevin.
Brondo.
Hand job.
KJG.
Was I a little loud on the intro? I'm all geeked up tonight. I'm sorry.
I like it. Love the energy.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, and hand job Kyle from the Apron Bump joining us. He has this segment, but this is WrestleMania we're going to talk about. We can't do 10 minutes with Kyle about WrestleMania.
It's like a 2-night apron bump or on the Shining Wizard, or a two-night hand job corner on the Shining Wizards. I like it. Appreciate you having me once again.
How long before we have Steve Austin's fucking ATV crash as the name of it?
Hopefully soon. I could use the check.
You think that lady got fucking paid?
Oh, did you see that? Oh, my head. Bitch. Should have went over the barricade. Huh?
They had people breaking that down on Twitter today.
Oh, I bet. It was sensational. I loved it.
I don't think we need the hand jobs, do we?
That's a long hand job.
Look, I'm down.
You can get long in the tooth with the hand job. Let me tell you.
How's everybody doing before we rant and rave about WrestleMania?
Watched a lot of wrestling this week.
Oh, yeah.
A lot more than I'm used to.
I was going to say, what's the normal amount for you, Tony?
Usually an episode of Power.
Tony watched 2 Will Ospreay matches this week.
Fell asleep during both of them.
Really? Brundo, how you doing up there?
Doing swell. Yeah,
You have
a lot of
another
wrestling
5
this weekend, too.
Yeah, 5 a.m. wake up call today?
Oh, yeah, every day.
Good God. Even on the weekends?
No, weekends I sleep until like 7.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
Wow.
7:30.
I'm going to bed at 7.
Hey, look, I'm grabbing Brenda's tits.
It's hot.
Productive as always, Tony.
I can cut glass. Thanks, Tony. Writing that one down.
Handsome Kevin. How goes things in Minnesota?
It's going well, man. It's going well. Thank you. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm feeling good.
Oh, yeah, a lot of window time this week. What do you call it? Screen time?
Windshield time. No, man.
Window time?
God, that was fucking Carney with his fucking
Did you,
weird.
did you crack a rag this weekend?
Crack a rag.
I referenced a moon stem last night, and everyone in the living room looked at me like I was a weird. What the fuck is a moon stem? I'm like, I don't. What Westerners call Midwesterners call their boners.
They're booners. That's what they call their booners.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crack a rat until you started saying, what did you say, like squeak a seal?
I don't know what the fuck you said.
Squeeze. That's what it was. It was squeeze a seal.
Everyone tired today? Is that the fucking? Is that what I'm picking up?
Booner.
Everybody's shoved up, I guess. No, I'm
Kyle,
good.
how are
I'm
you?
hard now. I'm a little tighter in the pants, but I'm good. I don't know if these are just like old man terms that I'm not getting, but I'm glad you guys are having fun.
No, I don't know. Moonstem is something Handsome Kevin says. And then one day he was talking about farting, and he said like ripping a raccoon or something. I don't know. He said something weird.
Crack a rat.
What? Like I put my ear next to my microphone, like I'd be able to fucking hear you better.
Matt said boner like he was like a bushwhacker.
I'm gonna lick your head and get a booner. KJG, how goes it in your neck of the woods?
Everything's all right. I had to be alone on Easter so I could watch my Devils blow the first game of the playoffs. But other than that, I'm good. Hanging in, living the dream.
All right,
You
had
know
to
it.
be alone. That you make it sound like
I had to. I want.
You make it sound like it was a choice.
It was a choice. Jeez.
No one hang out with me, okay?
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, see you later.
My family all did stuff, and I had to stay home and watch the Devils game because I needed to watch it.
understandable.
Yes.
Who did he take himself out? What happened?
No, I did that.
Oh,
Back here if you need me.
so we had 2 nights of WrestleMania, and of course, we have to start with the way WrestleMania Night 2 ended. John Cena captures his 17th World Championship with the help of not The Rock, not Seth Rollins, not Randy Orton, not CM Punk, but fucking Travis Scott.
You said butt fucking.
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing, people?
Butt fucking Travis Scott.
We know how Matt's weekend went.
He had a boner.
You know what, though? I will play devil's advocate. That fucking crowd was fucking apeshit ballistic for Cena. They cheered like a motherfucker when he won the title. They were cheering everything he did. Was it just time for Cody to fucking hand it off? Is that what I'm feeling here? It's kind of what I felt yesterday.
There was I was talking with Duke and Tropical during the match, and Duke made the comparison of the Hulkster Rock match. Of the crowd kind of flipped there, and there was a little bit of feeling of that while I was watching as well. The crowd just kind of flipping, which I was fine with. I think a lot of people wanted to see Cena win.
So
Yeah,
they
and a
put,
lot of people.
I mean, 60-something thousand that were there at Alliance Stadium or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck is the Legion Stadium, wherever. I don't know.
I
I'm
think
not a Raiders fan.
The crowd was probably 70 to 80% Cena.
I mean, and to be fair, we all picked John Cena to win.
Oh
I mean, I think that was a no-brainer, right?
Yes, but also like when it's presented that this is his last year, this is his last WrestleMania, and that generation that's there for these WrestleManias now, like they grew up on John Cena, so they want to see their guy break Ric Flair's record, right? So
Well,
I get why the people were going crazy for it. Look, I had no problem with the match until fucking Travis Scott came.
Did he need an entire fucking entrance?
Yes, he did.
Like a 5-minute entrance. Like, we got it. You're Travis Scott. Your hard, stupid belt.
I kind of dig that belt.
But why does he have the fucking thing?
That's the problem with it.
Did
You're
he
going
beat Crash Holly to win it, or at least, or something? A hardcore title?
I
Who's the
just
last
beat 'em
hardcore
all.
champion? There you go.
Pin its grave or something.
And look, we've been doing this. We do this show every week. We've been doing it for 13, 14 years. KJG has said it since Elimination Chamber. We've yet to have the moment where John Cena explains why he did what he did because The Rock told him to do it. Why did he do it? I don't know if our expectations were too high, but it didn't make fucking sense for just Travis Scott to come out.
I think your question is just to get clickbait, and I'm not going to answer.
You want to know what happened? What I think happened? I think Rock realized how fucking shitty this creative was and was like, "Nope, not this year."
It was his fucking fault.
Initially, and then he realized how awful it's become, and he was like, you know what? I'll sit this one out.
I don't want to say this was a mediocre Mania, but there was a lot like going into the show where it's just kind of like, oh, this just happened. Was it just me? Like, am I wrong in feeling that? Some of the stuff that was great, but a lot of the other stuff, it just kind of like in the moment, it just kind of felt like, huh.
The women's tag match didn't even get like every other match got like this build up, or if you don't have commercials, gets like a package. Women's tag match didn't get anything.
Well, because I think that had something to do with we're talking about the tag title match.
Yeah.
Well, that's because Bailey was eventually eliminated from the match. So what kind of
they could
have with somebody?
They could have done like a 2-minute video or something like that on it, but they didn't even do that.
It doesn't matter though.
I'm just saying that shows you how thrown together it was at the last second.
Right, thrown together, but dude, everybody knew it was going to be Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is like, oh, we didn't come to terms on a new deal, womp womp. And when she came out, the place fucking went nuts for her.
Yeah.
The crowd, I feel like on Sunday was so much hotter than on Saturday. So much hotter.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And Kyle, like, it's weird that they chose to take Bailey out of the match. And I know we were navigating away from the Travis Scott stuff and John Cena in the main event, but it's weird. Like, wouldn't you like? I get Lola Vice's. What's her name? Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria.
Close.
Is your ascending star. She's your Intercontinental Champion. But for WrestleMania, wouldn't it be better? Like, if Becky wasn't going to turn on her and start a feud with her, like, wouldn't it make more sense to have Bailey stay in the match and dream team with Becky Lynch to face Liv and Raquel?
Well, you already have the baked-in history with Lyra and Becky. They teamed a little bit in NXT. They had matches against each other. I think they trained together in Ireland. So I think it was the idea was to have them as a tag team. But I think it's all an effort to build towards a Becky and Bailey feud, maybe with Lyra in there, maybe with the IC title like involved as the focal point, which I think would be great for the belt. It'd be great for Lyra if that were to happen.
Yeah, like wouldn't it make more sense for the feud to be between Becky and Lyra?
I guess, yeah. But I mean, if you have Bailey, if they want to utilize her in some way, I think that the rift is between Becky and Bailey, and then Lyra's like the middle ground. So
did this with Bianca, Jade, and
yeah, fair point, KGG.
They have like 3 stories they do, and they swap out the people.
It's like it's unbelievable. Like Chelsea Green is like white hot. Like, why didn't you just give her a fucking match? Like, why
can't put everybody on WrestleMania, dude?
You should have made her the host.
Day in the War Raiders.
Oh yeah, well.
This could have been a one-night WrestleMania easily. Like, if they just cut the fat, it would have been a great Mania. If you just had that triple threat for the women was great. The triple threat for the men was great. I thought Cody and Cena was good. I thought Tiffany Charlotte was pretty all right. And there were some other like decent matches.
No, it was not.
It was fine. It wasn't great, but it wasn't fine.
So HK, I know what you're getting to, because we in our group text we both totally shit canned this match. You and me both. I watched it again. It wasn't as bad as
it fell apart in the last like 2 or 3 minutes of it, but
it was a good. I'm not gonna say good. It was a decent match, and it wasn't as bad as I had shit canned it in real time.
It was okay. It was not a WrestleMania worthy match though.
Yeah, and this is the biggest stage. You gotta step it up. Charlotte's supposed to be the best woman ever, and she puts out a shitter like that.
Bro, there was one spot where Tiffany was gonna like fucking hit her in the ropes, and Charlotte literally fucking backpedaled 5 steps to get toward the ropes. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
whatever that natural selection thing she did off the top rope, that looked.
It
like
has
shit.
never looked good.
No,
that
never
move. I don't know
does.
why she
Yeah.
insists on continuing to do it. I don't know if it's ego or what, but it always looks like shit. No
And
matter
her
how she
tight-
does it.
Her tights didn't fit. It's like, no, I swear to God, it looked like they were gonna fall off her.
She's made up of spare parts. Nothing fits her.
I noticed that too. Every time she turned, there was like her fucking pants were in her pajama, her swimsuit bottom wasn't like on her ass. Like you could see that it wasn't flush up against her. She's a ghoul. I'm sorry. I wouldn't. If Charlotte Flair was like, make sweet love to me, double T, I'd be like, I'm good, man.
Nah, that's
You gotta
bullshit.
do it for the story.
Yeah, that's bullshit. It's
You know,
always for
Meg
the
Ric
story.
Flair's daughter.
Yeah.
I'd have Megan
Or-
before I'd have Ashley. How's
Megan.
that sound? Whatever, Megan, Rick with one fucking RIC, no
Put
K.
Put some respect on that name.
Your shit.
To be your father-in-law.
I don't think
Single now.
I don't think I turned down either one of them.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
What about Rick?
I wouldn't turn him down either.
I mean, it's a legend.
For the story, right? I got
For the story.
respect.
I don't know,
Absolutely.
Tony. It's the longest ride or the longest line. Damn it.
Yeah, but he's kind of melted, so it'd probably be, a little easier on you.
No, that thing is still probably, he fucking probably eats Blue Chew like they're fucking Tic Tacs.
No, he does that thing where you can get generic Viagra for like 37 cents a pill. Do you ever
That's
see them?
Blue
fucking
Chew.
ads? No, it's not Blue Chew. It's
What do you
like
think generic? What do you think Blue Chew is?
no, he doesn't do Blue Chew. He does some other prescription thing. Like
He does
Yeah, it's a fucking
Blue Chew.
drink.
Folks.
Is that one that starts with an R? I think.
is it roast? No, he doesn't advertise Rose Sparks. It's something else.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the Rhino one?
Yes, he fucking spears you with his gore.
Or you with the spear.
We're all over the place.
God damn it.
Is it gas station boner pills? That's what he's eating.
Yeah, so with the Spanish Fly and fucking Stacker 2.
And a little bit of mango.
Feel the sting.
So I do want to get back to Cody and John Cena though.
Cody Rhodes.
Rondo, you mentioned it during our pre-show. Like, do you think you saw the Dave LaGreca rant? Did Cody kind of look like a fucking bitch?
He looked like a complete fucking idiot. The second he gives away that title and gets kicked in the nuts, he deserved every shot of that for looking like a dumb fucking baby face.
He's
like
trying to be
everyone
upstanding, bro.
Yeah, but he giving it away. And look
Yeah,
what
but Cody's
fucking
whole
happened.
thing was he wanted the real John Cena. Maybe he thought the real John Cena would have came out when he threw the belt down. Well, he got fucked.
well, the real John Cena did, and he kicked him in the nuts. And he looks like a fucking idiot, loses the title, and the year is over.
He lost a lot.
He
Yeah.
finished the bloodline, and then he gets beat by Travis Scott and John
Yeah.
Cena.
There
Meep,
you go.
meep.
God, choke on that fucking song too. Jesus
Yeah.
fucking.
Fiend? You don't like Fiend?
I don't like rap music to begin with.
Whoa.
Oh,
Jeez. Want to borrow my hood?
Back of my day.
In no way what he just said was racist. In no universe.
Rap
In no universe what he just said was
That's
offensive.
true. He could not like Snow or Vanilla Ice or stuff.
I
Like that.
love Informer.
Yeah.
Look, give me some fucking 90s R&B, some De La Soul. Like, I'm good. I don't mind
Right.
that. But whatever fucking Travis Scott is, it's garbage.
you like that sexy red or that Cardi B?
No.
You like
do
that
like the
wet
Cardi
ass
B.
pussy?
Cardi B, fucks.
Writing that one down.
It's called WAP, Tony.
No, that's a song about my people. Write that down too, Brundo.
Our friends over at Marking Out said that match was written perfectly for the story they've told.
Yeah, but some of the moments were kind of
No.
Travis Scott took a good fucking crossroads, but getting to that
did.
point,
it was just a weak finish. Like, and it kind of continues with the theme of this John Cena heel turn, just feeling like so generic and cookie cutter.
I don't think so. You really?
Well, we're doing Cody's like, oh, you can't be, you don't have the killer instinct. Like, that's a story we're telling. Like, that's like a bullshit NXT intro storyline. Like, we're doing that at the main event of WrestleMania.
Well, let me ask you this: did the thought ever cross your mind that if Cena acted like this from day one, he would have won a lot more world championships?
Sure.
Look at how easy.
How many more do you need?
Record.
Yeah, but look at how easy it was for him to defeat Cody Rhodes by being a complete prick. You know what I'm saying?
He won the belt 16 times as not a prick.
Yeah, but I imagine he would have won like 35 if he was.
Yeah, he lost the belt 16 times as a not a prick either.
Yeah.
So then he would have one reign. To Tony's point, his argument would have been made better if he said he had won it once as a prick and never lost it.
You know what?
He would have beaten Bruno's record.
Yeah, man. Then we're talking fucking greatest of all time.
Goat. Now, he did say in his promos leading up to Mania he was going to ruin wrestling.
All two of them.
He said he's taking his belt and they have to make a new one, a new lineage.
Oh, great. This is when The Rock comes back and makes it the People's Championship.
Brings out that stupid Muhammad Ali belt. Here's the world title, guys.
Muhammad Ali's widow gave me this championship.
Oh, and by the way, I'm the champion.
Actually, guys, spoiler alert. Tonight on Raw, Austin's going to drive his ATV down with a smoking skull belt, run over like 4 people, and then hand it to Cena.
Dude, side note, did you guys also see there's footage of someone like driving a golf cart with Dom Mysterio in it, and they hit somebody too?
Well, that person like ran in front of the golf cart like
Get
an
the fuck
asshole.
out of the way. Just get the fuck out of the way.
I mean, I'm not saying bad on the driver. Just fucking don't be in the way. Right.
Nothing wrong with crashing golf carts, by the way.
Did the main event, Cena and Cody? So I was super disappointed in it. I wanted a clean win, regardless of whichever way it went. I fucking hated that Travis Scott came down. I was pissed. As soon as he started walking down, I looked at my wife. My wife looks at me. She goes, "You are mad." I said, "Yeah, I don't like this shit at all. This pisses me off. Way too many finishers." But beyond that, it felt like a Dying Days WCW Rusi decision. Have that whole ending felt like shit. Hated it. Hated everything about it.
Did you see the crowd as soon as the ref went down? It was the Dying Days WCW thing.
Everybody
turns and looks at the ramp. Yep.
Sucks.
That's
Fucking
Every
sucks.
Thunder main event from
They did on the
99
pay-per-views
on.
all the time too.
Yeah.
I texted the group during the entrances. Like, it had a fucking big fight feel. I was excited for this. And I liked how John Cena was a fucking prick, rolling outside the ring, coming back in, back him up, don't touch me. Like a real fucking prick. I liked it.
Yeah.
From the moment, I'm with you, Hansel, the moment Travis Scott came out, I hated, from that moment to the end, I hated. I was waiting. He took so long to come to the ring. I was like, The Rock has to be behind him. There has to be something else. I don't understand if they're going for like, you need to watch every pay-per-view because you never know what's going to happen. Like, okay, but this is the fucking biggest pay-per-view. Like, are we going to watch Backlash and the fucking Rock's going to show up at Backlash or when Worlds Collide? Like, this is the biggest show of the year. And you left us with dog with fucking Travis Scott. Guess what? A lot of people who watch the WWE probably don't know who the fuck Travis Scott is.
I have no idea.
No, he was there at the Rumble, wasn't he?
He was at the Elimination Chamber. Yeah,
I asked who he was then.
I mean, like, Travis Scott, like, he's a big deal in music, of course. But if you look at the Venn diagram, right? Wrestling fans, Travis Scott fans, like that middle part, people who give a shit about Travis Scott in wrestling, it's like non-existent.
Yeah,
so I don't understand why we're supposed to believe he's a big deal. You know, and like I've been fine up to this point because Cena hasn't been bringing up Rock or Travis Scott, like what his involvement is. I've been fine with that because like, oh, it'll probably all flesh out at WrestleMania. At least, by the end of it, right? But that no reference to The Rock, no Rock showing up. There's no excuse not to have Rock there.
I'm telling you, I don't think he wanted to be a part of it. I'm telling you.
You ask, whenever he does his next interview, he's going to be like, used to play it all along, did long game.
Okay,
Terramana.
That's a good point by you, Kyle, because unless they because every event now, they have Clash in Paris, right? They have SummerSlam at MetLife. They have all these international big-time Big Four shows still to come. So is that something that they could probably play off of? And to your point, well,
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will, but WrestleMania shouldn't be a fucking milestone. It shouldn't be a stepping stone to the next thing. It should be the thing, or at least a major pivot point to the next thing. Nothing was accomplished.
Agreed. In theory, WrestleMania should be the be all end all, and for the most part, it is. But now with this whole new crazy WWE world that we're living in under Endeavor and TKO, maybe they think that the random July pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia is the bigger deal, and they want to expand business to India. So let's make that the major show. Let's have SummerSlam at MetLife. You know what? That's a 2-night event now. That's the bigger show. So it could wrestling as a whole, as we know it. That's right. I knew you were going to get that Tony. It could be changing right before our eyes, and we just don't even know it yet.
Marking out. Maybe the Raw Mania will be bigger. Matthew Birch.
100% Birch. 100%.
Clean win from a heel John Cena that doesn't make sense or really put over Cena as a heel at all. The finish they did was perfect.
Perfect and strong.
Scott George pointing out he gave Cody the black eye at the Elimination Chamber. Marking out, Travis Scott has 66 million weekly streams on Spotify. I think it's naive to think an audience might not know him.
It's one thing, though, to know of him, but to be invested in his involvement in wrestling is a completely different thing. I know who Travis Scott is, but I don't give a shit to see. He's not a threatening presence. It'd be one thing if it was Rick Ross or something coming down, kick some ass. Even though I think he's skinny now, but you know what I mean, some big rapper or something.
Didn't 5 people die at a concert that he had?
They sure did.
He killed him.
Oh, that's how I knew him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't tell you one Travis Scott.
I'm going to give the AEW answer and say, you guys have the internet and you can look this stuff up and you can figure out who.
That's fair. You could, but
it's not fair. It's a terrible argument.
I thought you were being serious, and I kind of all right. Yeah, you're right.
I didn't know who Bad Bunny was, and he has a huge music crossover. But how many of those Bad Bunny fans stayed and all of them wrestling? You're fucking out of your balls, all of them. This fucking this generation isn't gonna sit through a fucking 3-4 hour WrestleMania. You want to know why that fucking ISO Speed getting speared at the Rumble had a bazillion clips on fucking social media? Because it's 12 seconds. That's the fucking attention span of this generation.
People love ISO Speed. Stop it.
I don't even know who ISO Speed is.
I know who the fuck he was.
Yeah, well, you're
your kid.
So that's why.
Oh, I watch ISO Speed. He's funny.
Dude, they brought in Bad Bunny, and then right after he had a match, they brought in Logan Paul. Back to back. They started their careers one after the other in WWE, and I had no idea who either one of them was.
Nope.
It's just the main event of Cody Rhodes against John Cena. Travis Scott, because he showed up with The Rock, has no right to be there. It doesn't make any sense. I don't give a shit if he gave Cody Rhodes a black eye. He gave Cody Rhodes a black eye because John Cena fucking beat him down and put him in a position where he can openly fucking smack Cody Rhodes. Travis Scott isn't a wrestler. I don't give a shit what Triple H says.
So let's rewind to last year's main event, right? Cody Roman. You had a whole lot of involvement, right? But all of them were fucking wrestlers. This is a complete 180 from what they did last year. There was a big time interference, screw job, whatever you want to call it, but it's not from a wrestler. Now, if you're telling me that Travis Scott is going to be the next Bad Bunny or the next Logan Paul, who puts in the work and actually competes in a match, then maybe I'll let this slide. But there was no other wrestler involvement. If you're going to have the interference, let it be from the wrestlers a la last year.
The big difference, too, the wrestlers last year, that story was built up through the year. You knew why Solo was in it. You knew why Owens and, Rollins, everybody had a reason. And it was a 6 to year month story. Or
and that's a great point by you, Brundo and Kyle. To why couldn't they do for Cena what they did for New Day? where like everyone in the locker room was so upset, like what they did with Hogan when he turned. Like everyone commented on it. I can't unless I'm like completely drawing a blank. I don't remember anyone else. Maybe after like the first Raw or SmackDown, continually being upset by what happened.
Yeah, I don't remember. Did they?
On like New Day, they did, right? But like I can't.
Yeah.
Unless I'm drawing an absolute blank.
It was more social media. It wasn't like the people involved, like the wrestlers. It was more like, oh, here's all these stupid Twitter reactions. It's like, who cares? I want to hear what Randy Orton thinks about this, or Kevin Owens, or one of these guys.
All right, so I think they did do that actually, because I think I remember Randy Orton commenting on it. CM Punk commented on it after his the next night.
A promo on Raw though.
Right, but I'm saying like, why did not continue? Like this is a big deal. We got the New Day, people being pissed off at the New Day for like a month. And like,
I look at the reaction the New Day got.
Yeah.
Fucking Ivar's going, yeah, and not a fucking peep out of the crowd. That match was deader than Kelsey's nuts.
You had heels being upset with New Day. Like Dom, the biggest heel in the company, was upset with what New Day did.
Hey,
and no one's really bitching about John Cena more than the night after.
People love John Cena. You heard the reaction.
2 months, whatever it was, 8 weeks later.
Danny Russ popping in. I don't watch WWE, only saw clips of Mania online, but they've all been saying it since they got on Netflix is We Are Entertainment. Travis Scott thing didn't surprise me. I said that last week about Tony Hinchcliffe. Gianna popped by. He says, Double T. I had to work one of his concerts. Didn't know one song. It sucked.
At least he survived.
Yeah. Count your blessings, Gianni.
Travis Scott looked like he could have broken every bone in his body getting into the ring.
Yeah.
No worse than Snoop Dogg.
If he had a little meat on him, it would have made more sense. But he was a fucking twig, dude.
I don't have a problem with Travis Scott, like, just by itself, but like, explain it. Like, give us something. Have him cut a promo and explain the involvement and explain why he's out there. And I don't know, the fact that he's just randomly thrown out there and is the catalyst for the finish of the biggest match of the year, it rubbed me the wrong way.
Was he even mentioned in between Elimination Chamber and WrestleMania? Or besides clips?
Yeah, they showed a clip of him opening the Cactus Jack trading cards.
So now,
money.
That's your answer.
Huge. That's what the story was all about. The Cactus Jack trading cards.
So it's just like Triple H is like, people on the internet, they're fake. Like, it's not real life. But then like everything they do is catering to social media. So it's like, I don't know where I'm supposed to look. Like, and I'm a fucking hardcore wrestling fan, just like you guys. Like, these casuals that just like watch Raw, SmackDown, and like go to like a show once in a while, like they're not staying up watching these fucking dumb. Stop with the press conferences too. God damn it. They're so fucking such a waste of fucking time.
Matt, I'll do you one better. The casual wrestling fan doesn't exist in 2025. You're either in or you're out. Like everything else in your life, you're either in or you're out. The internet wrestling community, I've been saying for years, is just the community. That's what it is. That in 2025, that's where wrestling has gravitated to, and that's what it is. If you're not hearing from the internet wrestling community, you're not hearing from anyone. So to say that the internet is shit, I agree with him in theory. Yes, there's a lot of trolls. There's a lot of fucking bullshit. That's why I try to stay off Twitter as much as I can. But that's who you're catering to. That's the only fan base that exists in 2025.
I'm marking out, calling you out for bullshit. I know people who don't care about wrestling now, but still watch Rumble and Mania.
All right, so if you want to pick 4 people out of every 200, then he's right. But
fucking Kevin with the made up statistics, I love it.
That's right. What did Mark It Out come with? I know
Kevin
people.
Matt.
All right, he didn't come with numbers, so I just made my own up.
Hey, Mr. Out knows people who knows people.
That's right. What's he, Gino Gotts?
I think the point is, though, that like, nope, these people that just watched the Rumble and Mania, they're not going to see, oh, Travis Scott's here. I'm going to watch Raw tomorrow. No, nobody gives a fuck. Like,
you're lying, Kyle. Come on.
No. If I'm lying, I'm crying. Ain't no tears.
Just because Matt doesn't know who Travis Scott is doesn't mean that the populace at large doesn't.
Is either. No idea.
Mark and I says he can name 3 people, damn it. Great.
And I bet you 2 of them are Travis Scott fans.
Night 2, greater than night 1, but the ending left a sour taste in my mouth. It did. I did not like the ending, but let me
put it on your back next time. Rondo, write that down.
I think the best match of WrestleMania weekend was the women's triple threat match.
I probably agree.
What do you
It's
guys
between the 2 triple threat matches, but I
like Grande Cappuccino and Phoenix.
Yeah. I didn't say that was bad. That
match had so much fucking goodness in it. Grande Cappuccino, who I don't know much about him, but he's able to control these other luchadors so they don't go fucking ballistic and just start flipping. Phoenix in the element like this was amazing. I love the shit out of this match.
Actually, Matt, I have
cheating to win. It was great.
I have a question for Matt.
Yes, sir.
Because in our picks, right, you had Rey Mysterio,
right,
but you said if he's not wrestling, I'm going to change my pick. And Rey Phoenix was named the substitute, and you still went with Rey Phoenix.
Yes.
Yeah, because logic in a situation like that dictates that the person that's subbing in is going to get the win. But I understand they want to push Grande Cappuccino. So,
he knew that he was going to be replaced. Like if there was going to be a replacement,
because
he was going to pick Grande Cappuccino.
Well, because I wanted to see who the replacement was, because there was scuttlebutt that it might have been Dragon Lee. If it was Dragon Lee, I would have taken Grande Cappuccino. But because it was Phoenix who just debuted,
yep. That's why I switched from Grande Cappuccino.
You really thought there was a possibility it was going to be Dragon Lee?
They said earlier in the day, Saturday, that Ray might not wrestle and they might use Dragon Lee. And then I didn't watch. I have no interest in a fucking 3-hour pre-show of fucking Peter Rosenberg blowing everyone in the WWE. So I didn't watch the pre-show.
So that's why we come here. So Handjob Kyle can give everybody hand jobs instead.
Yeah. No blowies, though.
No
blowies.
Oh, yeah. No, you don't want a sour taste in your mouth, dude.
Not me.
All right. Well, thanks for explaining.
Yes.
I was just curious. Yeah.
Took Ray Phoenix. Tony was the only one I think who took Grande Cappuccino.
No, did I switch to Ray?
I think we all took Ray.
I might have switched to Phoenix. You may want to double check that.
I'm going to check that.
I got it. I'm on it.
Phoenix.
Because then I'd have to fix the picks again.
Oh Jesus! Too
many text messages.
Well, this is your fault, bro. Instead of cursing at the people that are trying to fucking patronize your fucking livelihood, you should be fucking paying attention to fucking picks.
So many. No Ray tonight. Replace with Ray.
Yeah, Tony took Phoenix.
Change my pick to Phoenix. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Ray, King of Phoenix. Switch to Phoenix for me. God damn it. All right, do the show. I gotta fucking fix things.
I gotta say,
Do the show.
So let me throw in a contender for match of the weekend for you boys. How do we feel about LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu?
Another great match. I love that match.
I wish I had that pick back.
Did you pick LA Knight? Oh,
I did. I
solo to interfere or something.
Yeah, I thought Solo was going to turn on him.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't come down to the ring with him.
He was kind of there a little bit.
He was in the entrance. Yeah.
Right, but then he walked to the back after.
Yeah.
It was a good match though.
Double T, I know we spoke about it offline, but we ever get confirmation that Haku fucking went into business for himself with the congratulations?
He jumped the railing.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's Familia.
Yeah, but the thing I thought was strange though, like Jacob Fatu's supposed to be like the unhinged Samoan werewolf who like is a fucking crazy maniac, and then all of a sudden, oh look, Haku's congratulating the fucking maniac. It's a little weird.
Haku was a maniac too.
Yeah, are you not going to go over and give Haku a hug?
I don't know. It's just
And the better question is, are you going to stop Haku?
There you
Me personally, no.
And Tamatanga, Haku's kid in the new
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Yeah. Where's Tongaloa been?
He's coming back in June, baby.
Oh God, can't take long enough.
Dude, I hope they reform them as like the Gorillas of Destiny kind of gimmick with like face paint and shit, and then just like totally like put some new life into them.
Just make them the new Usos. Let him
The
do fucking
Nusos?
news about Samoa.
The Nusos.
Yeah, there you go. Kind of like that.
Day
Right
one.
now.
Day one ish.
KJG,
What up, diggity dog?
biggest moment for you, sir. Your boy. The fucking TNA guy doesn't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
How is he? But he's not my boy.
He's your boy, dude.
If Brian Myers answered the challenge, that'd be my boy.
Ah,
But
he ain't your boy.
Joe, I was actually kind of. Oh, I didn't do that.
Oh, Tony left. Kyle's computer crashed. He sent me a message.
Oh,
Yeah.
see you later.
Did he crash Tony's too?
No, Tony got up. I don't know where the fuck he went.
Yeah, but
I'm
Joe
dealing
Hendry
with-
ain't my boy. I like him, but he ain't my
You
guy.
kind of look a little bit like him. That's a
Who,
damn
like
good
Joe
thing.
Hendry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Joe
listen,
Hendry.
he's a
I can
han-
see
he's a
a little
handsome
KGG.
fella. He's
Yeah,
a handsome motherfucker. I just, yeah, I didn't see it coming, and it popped me. But you knew he was taking the pin as soon as you saw it.
Of course.
yeah. I kind of
I-
wish they took a little time out of the AJ Styles Logan Paul match and added it to that one. 3 minutes of Joe Hendry.
I'm glad you brought that up, the AJ Styles
Yes.
Logan Paul match, because we talk about how Matt. I believe it was you that said it's John Cena's last tour. They got to give him the belt, and by all accounts, this might be AJ Styles' last tour, and they have him lose to Logan Paul. But then you made a good, like, not recovery, but you put a stamp on it by saying that everyone grew up with John Cena. We probably didn't all grow up with AJ Styles, but the fact that Cena went out at WrestleMania with a win and AJ Styles, and possibly his last WrestleMania, went out with a loss. Do you make anything of that, or?
I mean,
I
if
thought
AJ
he said he
Styles-
has till 50, right? Or something like that, or
I'm just saying that there's been a lot of, I guess, to quote, like, Bruce Pritchard, rumor and innuendo that he's winding it down, right?
Yeah.
So, like, it's not out of the realm of possibility that this is his last WrestleMania.
if he
So the
just
fact that
listened-
he went out and lost and John Cena went out and won, you can't compare the two, but maybe you can.
he should have listened to Karrion Kross.
Oh, that's a whole other fucking story.
He should have used the brass knuckles. It's his own fault, Alan.
That match was such a fucking waste of time, man. I had such high hopes for it. It was an okay match. It was such a forgettable match, though, man.
it dragged. It could have used 5 less minutes.
It's another one of those. It's another one of those things where the match is fine. Like this is what we're always going to come back to. I feel like for WrestleMania this time around, the match was good. The match was fine, but I didn't care about it going in.
No, it was it was almost 18 minutes. Logan Paul and AJ Styles.
Yeah.
So going into Drew and Damian, I wasn't super pumped for, and it's not generally speaking my style match. That was one of my favorite matches on the entire card. I thought they did a phenomenal job. I loved the finish. I mean, they worked to spots. I think everything like watching, I was going, wow, this is something I'm not usually into. You know what I mean? And they pulled me in, and I stayed with it. It was a fantastic match.
And HK, this was one of the better stories that they've been telling lately. The story between these two guys.
Right.
So this was
just
actually
driven.
one of the better programs that they had going in for a match that wasn't on the top of the card.
Yeah, I think the stories on the top of the card had me so much that this is one that I just kind of threw to the wayside. And again, not really my style of work. And it was one of my favorite matches the entire card. They just knocked it out of the park.
I thought they were gonna steal the show too. When I was looking over the card, I was like, this could sneaky absolutely steal the show. And while it wasn't my favorite match, it was certainly my second favorite.
I think I said it last week that this was going to steal the show, and it was tremendous. This I put up there right with Jacob Fatu and LA Knight as my, and the triple threat women's title matches, my 3 favorite matches on the show.
I want to circle back to the Joe Hendry because Danny Russ in the chat says, good for Joe Hendry getting a spot on the show, but being a TNA World Champion getting squashed in 3 minutes seems bad. There was a lot of discord going on last night about this. I think, the TNA WWE relationship helps everybody in TNA greatly. And I think Joe Hendry being in front of that many people with the TNA world title does
it's Randy
so much
Orton.
more. And it's Randy Orton.
It wasn't a squash. It's not a squash match.
So I could have done without the second RKO.
Yeah.
I could have done without that, but he still pats him on the chest like in a respect type deal to walk away. But I could have done without the second RKO. But it's Randy Orton, man. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Listen, even if they brought back Aleister Black or Rusev or Nick Aldis, they were all gonna lose. None of them was gonna beat Randy Orton. None of them. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It was a Randy Orton showcase at the end of the day. It wasn't designed to be a competitive match.
I thought it was great. Look, for the as much as I fucking hate the phrase WrestleMania moment, like it was just fucking cool for Joe Hendry. And as soon as his contract's up with TNA, he's gonna be like one of the main guys in NXT. Like they're fucking scooping him up, and it could be that weird like WWE thing, like bring him in and let's see if he like makes boo-boo face when we tell him he's gonna do the fucking job.
You think? Oh wow! You think it was like that? You think like Triple H has that little bit of Vince in him?
So I also heard that they was gonna use him at the Raw in Scotland and it fell apart. So this may have been a make good.
You hear that they actually had Jeff Hardy penciled in for this? You see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been something.
No, horrible.
No, if you're bringing him back, you got to bring both of them back at the same time
Yeah.
for the main roster. Actually, I wouldn't be shocked if you see him tonight, to be honest with you.
Jeffrey?
Both of them.
Aren't they wrestling at Rebellion?
That's
Was
not
it
tonight,
TNA? Oh yeah, that's I forget. God damn. I'm so like used to
Too many
like
shows.
it's good, dude. It's wild. Like we'll get into it at some point when we finish talking about WrestleMania. But like, fucking WWE scooped up AAA too. Like, who had fucking Vikingo in a WWE ring at WrestleMania?
I have thought he might have been Randy's opponent, which would have been sick. I think.
Get out of here. Did you think that? Really?
Well, I was like thinking like nothing else really made sense to me. Like Rusev, like they're not going to bring him back just to lose. Nick Aldis is probably too short notice. So I was just like racking my brain trying to think of people, but I didn't like. He wasn't like my number one choice, but it could have been cool if that made
Did
that happen.
anyone think that it possibly like could have been the best work of all time, and it was Kevin Owens? Did that thought cross
No.
any of your minds at all ever? Because it did mine.
That would have been funny, but no.
All right.
Yeah, I forgot Jeff Hardy's in TNA. TNA works with it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. Poof.
Need some
so-
diagrams to your right, like on a whiteboard.
Yeah,
or something.
I'm so used to like, AEW works with New Japan, WWE works with Noah, AEW works with CMLL, WWE owns AAA now. Like, it's getting wild.
So this is I know we're getting off track here, but there's also like been a little bit of rumor. I believe I heard it on a Conrad vehicle. Is that New Japan might sell?
Kevin Kelly said that. Yeah.
Kelly said that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And whether it's to Tony Khan or what if Triple H scoops them up too? Like,
We're gonna have NXT Japan and NXT Mexico.
I know they've been working with Noah, but like, so who knows, man? Who knows, man?
Crazy time. Who knows exactly? Back to HK's point. Drew and Damian Priest was great. The fatal four-way for the IC title. My only complaint: same finish as the women's triple threat match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's a logical finish though in a multi-person match though.
Yeah,
so
no,
I-
it made sense, but
especially
we just
for
saw
Dom.
it,
to win.
Yeah, it was great.
He was so over, man. Do we think that was just like a one-time like WrestleMania,
Nope.
like because everybody was behind Dom, or is he going to come out on Raw
Nope.
and have
He's
like,
going to be the
same
biggest
place?
baby
But
face this company has ever seen.
I'm inclined to agree. He's turning me, man. I was not on the Dom train, but I see him in these interviews, man. This dude's like really charismatic and funny. Like he's a likable dude.
He's a sweet kid. Like,
Yeah, he's a Mysterio. Like who doesn't like Mysterio? Like I don't know. He just has it all. It's his game to lose at this point.
I'm telling you right now, he is going to. I mean, he's not going to be Cena. He's not going to be Orton. He's not going to be Rock, Austin, Hogan, Bruno, whatever. But he is going to be a major babyface force. Like
John Cena on the McAfee show today said Dom will be the biggest Mysterio in the family, like when his legacy's over.
I agree. It's hard to agree to that, but because when you sit back and look at what Ray's done,
Yeah, that's a hard hill to climb, but
well, he's
Willing to
a
give him a
Guerrero
chance.
anyway, so it's okay.
that's actually a really good point. Yeah, he's already better than Chavo. So
Yeah. Oh God,
It's KJD's
Chavo.
favorite Guerrero.
I'm pretty sure Chavo was the guy that he hit with that cart.
Hopefully.
Um,
Can I tell you a match that I really loved
yes.
on WrestleMania?
Yes, please.
Little Jade Cargill Naomi.
Awesome.
Maybe I didn't love is probably too much, but I enjoyed it. It exceeded my expectations. It was what it needed to be. I enjoyed both their work in that match.
I couldn't agree more.
I think Naomi as a heel is really clicking. Like for the first time in her career, I think what she's doing, it just feels natural for whatever reason.
Says I think Cena meant height, not popularity. Well played.
Yeah, he thinks
He's been there for a decade or two already. So
If you find the right person that can play that like kind of borderline crazy psychotic character, then you're gonna have a win every time, right? Like Chelsea Green did it, right? Like the hot mess, like half and half, like borderline crazy, like whatever. And Naomi seems to be handling that character very well too. And I think that's only gonna make her excel on her second run here in WWE.
yeah, and just the way she translates that to like the matches themselves, like because anybody can cut like a unhinged promo, but the way she just translated it into like what she was doing in the ring against Jade of all people, thought it was good.
You like the Owen Hart gear?
The Nugget. Hell yeah.
Nugget? Yeah.
Enough is enough. Is what I
well,
say.
Naomi saying the only one that then only shots in the ass she takes are from Jay or Jimmy, whoever she's married to.
I think she forgets to.
They all look alike, do they?
They call that twinning.
I don't think it's a hot take, but I do feel like a lot of people feel this way, and I think we've had this conversation on the show. Jey Uso is just an entrance.
Correct.
That match did nothing for me. Zero.
I thought it was
The
good.
fact that he fucking choked out Gunther, come on.
Dude,
Well,
people were
Gunther's got
comparing
all
it to
his-
the. You go ahead.
I was gonna say he's got a little history and not be able to take that that choke there. So Ilya tapped him in like 3 seconds as well to the same choke.
Right, but the Ilya match, it was like 20 minutes of Ilya targeting the neck and head of Gunther in like a really brutal match, whereas Jay hit a shitty little spear and a splash, and that was it.
You're right.
So I see what you're saying, and if they want to continue the story of like that's like his Achilles heel, like sure, but they haven't really done anything to feed into that story since the Ilya match. So to me, it feels like that's not like what that was their intention.
Should have gone after the Achilles then.
That's a good call. Good call. You should
No,
have
I had no problem with this match. I didn't think it was. I know a lot of people on social media were pretty upset by him tapping out that quickly. But listen, if you're hurt, you're hurt. If you're getting choked out, you're getting choked out. It added to the realism of, listen, just because I'm this badass, super awesome wrestler doesn't mean that I can't be choked out. Like,
Was Jay the right guy to beat Gunther though? I really don't feel like he is.
you had no choice.
I don't think he's gonna have a long reign, Jay.
Yeah,
I
he's
agree.
dead if he doesn't win there, he's just dead in the water.
Who beats? Does Gunther win it back or does Seth
Seth.
get it? Seth. Okay.
I think it's Seth.
I
The
agree.
chat's loving this conversation. Marking out. I didn't like Jade versus Naomi because for weeks they gave us them fighting.
What does that mean? I'd like him to give a little more feedback.
WrestleMania, they gave us them wrestling. Fair Stratton was what I wanted from Jade Naomi.
I get it.
Scott George says Naomi should have won, carried Jade through the match. Not for the story though. Yeah, that's where we're at with.
I see what he means by that. Like the build up was more like blood feuded than the match. Like
Yeah.
I get that.
you know,
I get
That's
that.
fair, yeah.
Jade's out for months or something like that. It should have just been
Maybe it
an
can use
ass
the
kicking right
stipulation.
away.
Maybe they could have fought in a dentist office or something.
Hello.
We'll get to that later. I'd love to tell you I hated it, but I didn't. Women's triple threat we didn't really talk about. Io Sky retained. I mean, it's in the moment, but this is a top 5 women's match ever, right? Is that crazy to say? Like,
No, I can't argue. There's been so many though that have been great in the last like decade or so. So it's really hard to like judge Kyle, but like it was as good a match as I can remember off the top of my head.
I can judge
Yeah.
Kyle just fine.
No, hello. I'll give you something to judge.
I'm just trying to lead the questions to him. He's the
3 inches flaccid, 2 erect. No, yeah, I don't know if it's like recency bias, but at this point, I mean, it's up there. It's hard to think of 5 other matches better than that. I thought it was. I mean, you got the 3 talents in there. How can it not be a good match? But sometimes it's not how the cookie crumbles, as they say. But the cookie crumbled.
Look, it flowed. There's no clunkiness into it. Like everyone was where they needed to be for every single spot.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just a fucking banger. I know Tony hates the fucking phrase, but it was fucking good, man. So good.
You got to give it up for the women on these 2 nights, man. Like
I would give nothing up to Tiffany and Charlotte. That was garbage. Fucking hot diarrhea garbage.
I watched it again, and it wasn't that bad.
She can't run the fucking ropes anymore.
That was one spot.
There was a lot of
women's title match. It's a women's title match at WrestleMania. Not that bad is not what you're looking for from these 2.
When you're collectively grouping them as a whole, I'm not letting that match bring down the total performance of all the women in the show. They did a great job, a good enough job that I did not entirely hate the match like I thought I did watching it live. And the entirety, the collective, if we get another all women's pay-per-view, I'd trust if Charlotte and Tiffany had a rematch that they put on another good match.
I just don't think they had chemistry. I don't think they worked well together.
That's fair. There were, like you said, that there were a couple clunky spots, but at overall, like grand scheme of things, like, I mean, it's not Lance Storm, Bryan Danielson. It's Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton, and it was good.
They presented Charlotte as the greatest women's wrestler of all time.
She is.
She's not.
No.
Tell me who. All right, who's better than Charlotte?
Lillian Ellison.
What?
Mildred Burke.
Asuka.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Kenzie Page.
Lalani Kai.
Nope.
Mercedes Moné.
I hate Monet, and I will agree with you, Double T.
Michelle McCool, your most fucking recent Hall of Famer.
I will say Monet had a fucking awesome match on Dynamite.
I will not say that.
Was it Dynamite?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what did we New Day, whatever, War Raiders.
Yep.
Duke got
Nailed it.
one to to the list. Well, Sister Sherry.
Harry
Grande
Martel's a good wrestler.
Grande Cappuccino, Ray Phoenix, I think we all enjoyed. Was the Paul Heyman heel turn, was that like we all saw that coming?
I sure did.
I didn't, but I
wasn't sure.
It's one of those matches where like I was glad I got my pick wrong because it was so fucking good.
I really was rooting for Phillip.
There was one part about it that drove me nuts.
Arr.
And it was when he hit Roman. The timing was so off. It fucking bugged me so much.
Yeah, but you didn't see when he did this little fucking like.
Well, yeah, he did the thing, but you got to wait for him to bring the chair up. Then you hit him.
Well, that's what Roman would expect.
The way he was standing there, it kind of gave the whole thing away.
You're asking that portly out of breath motherfucker to hit his spots at the right time. I mean, he already hit one. What are you gonna do?
He's a professional.
I mean, he's not getting, Paul. Who knows the list?
Fucking Oswald Cobblepot trying to fucking hit a guy in the balls. You think it's gonna be easy?
Who knows the list of gym teachers that have beat up Paul Heyman?
Holy shit.
Another great match. I thought this was a great main event. They told a great story. I love when Seth is trying to get Roman to beat. They were going to power bomb.
Can I just double T? I gotta correct this here.
Your gym teacher?
No, Scott George's Paul was positioned wrong. No, he was not positioned wrong. He was not positioned wrong, Scott George. Where is it? There it is. No, he was positioned the way he needed to be positioned. His timing was fucking off.
It was all very telegraphed, though. I will say
it was very telegraphed.
If you look at like on NXT, which I don't know if you guys are planning on talking about.
Oh yeah.
But just to shout out the old Don, the D'Angelo family, like that turn was like they teased it so many times. It was like, oh, maybe they're not going to do it. Like they did like the back turn, like, oh, is he going to hit him with the crowbar? And then they didn't. So it kind of was like a red herring of sorts. So that was a more subtle way to turn on somebody. Whereas Paul Heyman's like grabbing Roman with the chair, like, yeah, Roman, this is how you hit somebody with a chair, and then he low blows him. Like, it was, we all saw it coming, but I think ultimately it got a reaction and it was fun.
That it was a good move in NXT, like having Stacks like give the crowbar to the ref and then like that was like that was huge. That was a good call.
But I like this. I like when Seth was trying to get Roman, they were going to do the Shield power bomb, and fucking Roman was like, okay, and then he fucking snatched and he power bombed him.
I wanted a hoorah though. There was no hoorah.
But Paul fucking
CM Punk gave us an hoorah.
But Paul low blows fucking Punk, and Roman's got those fucking perfect white teeth. Creep, you fucking ghoul. Jesus Christ. He like opened his mouth and smiled, and I was like, holy shit, is that a fucking whale? Jesus Christ. Why does he have so many teeth?
Whales have white teeth?
No, sharks.
They have a lot of teeth.
Whales do? I thought that was sharks.
Don't whales have like the feathery teeth?
Well, next time you go to Florida, Tony, stick your head in a fucking shark's mouth.
Yeah, I'll do that too. Hey, Al Day's commented. I don't know if you know who that is, KJG.
Never heard of him. Why does he keep coming in here? I don't.
Because in all fairness, the portly motherfucker above you, Tony, hits his spots.
Yes, he does.
KJG, let's not discourage people from watching now. I mean,
That's a good point by you. Matt, as soon as I said it, I knew it was like, oops.
Supporter, good guy. Not sure who he is, but you know,
Yeah.
I like when he comes around.
Fucking Tropic Al!
I'll introduce you guys one
Good
day.
guy!
It's these nards.
And yeah, like now it's, you know, what do we do with old
What do we
this,
do?
this Phil go after Heyman and Rollins? What does Roman do? I think Marking Out said somewhere Paul kind of teased maybe he's got his eye on a couple more talents, maybe rebirthing the Dangerous Alliance in 2025.
Like Braun Breaker's got to be one.
Is Cesaro available?
Curtis Axel? Where's he at? What's he doing?
Yeah, they're all Heyman guys.
Ryback
Celebrating his
never
Royal
retired.
Rumble win.
Fuck yeah, Ryback, dude.
Heidenreich?
Is there a draft coming up? Maybe CM Punk goes to SmackDown.
Luther Reigns.
That's a good question about a draft. I'm not sure.
No,
I've
I
had
don't
beef
like
before.
this.
They do a little CM Punk Cena action for a little while.
So we were down. I don't know if we were down, but we were not excited last week heading into WrestleMania in terms of some of us, not all. Handsome Kevin can't. He had a moon stem all week. His words, not mine. WrestleMania in the rearview mirror now. How did we feel WrestleMania 41 was?
Top 5.
Hey,
Really?
brother.
No.
Of the 40s.
I think it was better than average.
I'd put it right in the middle.
Yeah.
I'd probably go a little better than not.
I kind of feel like it's a middle of the road.
I hated that ending of night 2.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but that
absolutely
ending of
hated
night
it.
1 was a banger.
But like
Leading up to night 1, though, ending that saved that show from being an all-time bad show. I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know, something
Maybe
about
not
the
an
main,
all-time bad.
something about the one thing that leaves a bad taste in your mouth being the biggest match on the show kind of takes the whole show, the whole night, the whole 2 nights down like 10 pegs. Just because, yeah, I can enjoy the matches all I want, but I can watch Raw tonight and probably enjoy those matches too. Or next month, I can enjoy those matches as well. But something about like the main story, the one you're trying to tell, absolutely flop and shit the bed.
Flop.
It just bad taste, sour taste, to quote Matt.
Yeah, sour. Nobody likes sour,
No one does.
right?
Sour
You
Patch
drink
Kids.
sour milk. Ugh, gross.
Sour Patch.
Sour
Yeah,
Patch
people
Kids
like
are
that.
pretty good.
People love sour.
Matches are good.
I'll tell you, somebody, Jesse Elwell, the Patreon, was at the house last night. His friend got him like sour suckers, right?
Huh?
One of them though, here's the gimmick. One of them tastes like pickles. It's almost like a Bean Boozle type deal. You get lemon lime, you could get green apple, Another flavor or pickle. And when you got the pickle flavor, boy, it was not good.
They don't have it on the wrappers.
No, it's not a wrapper. No. It's like a bean boozle.
Matt hates rappers.
I do hate rappers.
There's always been a gift
Rap
bag
is,
guy.
rap is crap. Plays all the time. Handjob, you had mentioned NXT Stand Deliver, 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Fucking phenomenal show.
Yeah, I think it blew the WrestleMania nights out of the water, personally. I mean, I haven't really been following NXT like week to week, but I tune in for these PLEs, and they've been on a hot streak this past year or so. NXT's been killing it. That main event, that Oba, Javon, and Trick match,
Yeah.
that might be match of the whole weekend, honestly.
I have one complaint.
Oh,
Oh boy. So never mind, I forgot you hate rappers.
No. But this group, this Dark State group, was introduced as like NXT's version of like whatever, the Shield, the NW, whatever. They're attacking like the most important players in NXT. To use their match essentially just as a foil to tell the D'Angelo family breakup doesn't really make them look like they're a threat to anybody. They just kind of stole a win because Stacks fucking turned his back on D'Angelo.
But they could claim that they broke up the family. That has
They're
been,
not
a fixture
though.
of the company. You don't know that.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. That would be my only complaint. There's supposed to be this, dark force that was going to take over NXT or whatever the fuck they're supposed to do. And they were really just there to tell the story of the D'Angelo family breaking up.
No, they got the win out of it, though, which it's a little notch on their belt.
Yeah, but they didn't do anything. Stacks did everything.
Yeah, they got the 1, 2, 3. Old, what's his name? Dion got the pin. Bing, bang, boom.
He doesn't get it if Stacks doesn't turn on the John.
Yeah, well, if my aunt had a dick, she'd be my uncle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. 2025.
No,
Exactly.
not necessarily.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm wrong.
No, you might be wrong. Well, you're not wrong for sure.
That's right. Your aunt could identify as your uncle and not have a ding dong, but still be your uncle.
Pronouns aunt, uncle.
Yes.
They, them, him. I don't know. Anyway,
Confused.
Stand and Deliver, though.
An auntle?
Is that another Midwestern thing? That we don't know
No,
about?
just figuring out how to combine the two.
Aunt. Write that down, please.
How do you spell it?
UNT.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, overall, fucking NXT Stand and Deliver crushed it.
Good show.
Crushed
Ladder
it.
match was fun. The women's
Ladder match
title
was
match was
great.
fun.
Love
Tag match.
the-
Hank and Tank. Come on now, honk. I've never given a shit about these guys, but they had my cockles all turgid.
That was the one time I don't pick fucking Fraxium to lose the title, so I lost that match.
Ha, sucker.
They told a great story though. Hank and Tank, they've learned from all their fucking past mistakes. Awesome fucking tag match.
Wasn't Fraxium the champs for like 3 years or something? I feel like they've been champions for a long time.
It's a long time. It was like 200 something days.
Oh, that's
They
it?
had they had a 17-day in between where they lost the titles.
To who? Stacks and Drax?
Now
I think it might have.
it was no quarter guys, I think.
I think it was the Stacks and
No, it was Chase U.
Bing Bong.
Chase U. Oh,
Chase U. Their first reign lasted 126 days, and this particular reign, 230 days.
The commentary said they had the second most combined days as champions. I assume behind Undisputed Era.
According
Maybe
to
FTO or Revival.
These. No, you are incorrect. Try again.
Oh. Is it Revival?
No, incorrect. Try again.
Ascension?
oh
Come
that's
on now.
right. Yep.
The Ascension were NXT Tag Team Champions for 364 days.
Whew.
You mean the fake LOD?
Yeah.
This is when like Too Cool was challenging, though. You know what I mean?
Hey, a win's a win, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
2013. It's 12 years ago.
That was 12
Nutty.
years ago.
Connor and Victor.
Yeah.
Big con.
The women's ladder match was awesome. Sol Ruka winning with that fucking soul snatcher. Fantastic.
Yeah. No,
Fantastic.
she's great. She's the perfect kind of person to hold that belt, I think.
Yeah. Ricky
Did I
Saint.
take Sol Ruka? I have no idea.
No, you took Lola Vice.
Whatever. Whatever. It's a great thing about winning this fucking thing 5 years in a row. I just don't give a shit anymore.
You took Lola, and KJG took Zaria.
Don't they do
Oh,
those-
Pizzeria?
Hey.
If only Pizzeria was in this match.
Pizzeria.
Could have been your puppet's name.
Oh, Chef Pee-Pee, he's over here if you want to talk.
Is that what the P stands for?
Pizzeria.
Pizzeria.
The women's fatal four-way was also fantastic.
Yes.
But I really enjoyed Stand and Deliver. I didn't see the pre-show. I could care less about the fucking women's tag team.
Yeah,
Or as Brundo so eloquently put it in the notes, stand and delivery.
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
I'm just glad
Pizzeria.
somebody reads the notes.
I got them right here in front of me. Did any of you guys stay
What?
up for the WWE Hall of Fame?
No, but I watched it.
No. Neither
caught
did
some
most
of
of the
it.
wrestlers.
Michelle McCool is an inspiration to us all.
Nope.
That's why she sold 2 shirts. 2 fucking people in the WrestleMania crowd wearing Michelle McCool Hall of Fame shirts. Like, where the
One of them's
fuck
probably
do you
her
get
daughter.
God bless her. Well deserved.
I had zero interest. I didn't watch. I don't care. Listen to a bunch of fucking people babble on about nonsense.
You don't want to see Lex Luger take 2 steps to the podium?
You didn't want to see Uncle Fred?
No, I don't give a
That's the
shit about
only
Uncle
way-
Fred. He doesn't belong in the Hall of Fame.
That's the only way you see Lex Luger, too, because you don't see him on WrestleMania.
Someone
Well, that's
said
because they had a ramp there clearly. And Triple H, or not sure. Austin got up there with his 4-wheeler.
They
I
couldn't
heard
afford
the-
to pay him.
I was gonna say I heard he took more money.
Oh, no.
PJ was at WrestleMania?
PJ doesn't
No, he
take
can't
money because
fly,
he doesn't show
remember?
up.
PJ.
When does PJ go in the Hall of Fame? It's my
he
question.
doesn't. He's not a Hall of Fame.
They're
So
X-Factor.
KGG, HK, hand job. Do you guys watch the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
Yeah. Not all
I
of
did
it,
not.
but
I saw some clips online, but I didn't watch the thing now.
Triple H talked for an hour.
Yeah.
Like,
Which I actually
literally
didn't
an
mind
hour.
it. I didn't mind his speech though.
Right, but like if
Long,
it was like the only thing, then I'd probably. But like
Yeah.
the show was like 3.5 hours long.
Yeah.
What did we take anything away from it?
No, Lex Luger told like the same stories. DDP like that he's been telling since he was announced. DDP pretty much. DDP was good actually. I'll give DDP credit. He was good with his intro for Lex.
Did we
Did
see
Dory,
the singer?
Dory crack the whip? Was Dory there?
Dory was there in
Was
the
he
crowd.
cracking the whip?
He was not cracking a whip. He needed more help than Lex Luger to stand up.
Wow.
Uh,
1005, isn't he?
so
I am rooting for that one.
Oh boy.
You
Oh,
fucking
that's
fool.
right.
I keep forgetting. Oh, damn it.
Tied with Tony. I need to take the lead.
It was weird. Uncle Fred didn't get any like no one inducted them. Like they just came out and like I guess his son spoke first and then he spoke and then like Tenta's family spoke, I guess. It was just it was weird that no one like Jimmy Hart was in the crowd. He couldn't induct them. Like it was weird.
No, because they knew he wasn't a Hall of Famer.
Dude, they're Hall of Famers.
Not all of it.
So but nothing of note though.
No.
No, not really.
Oh, Triple H brought up Vince and talked about how that was an uncomfortable situation and it might make a lot of people uncomfortable, but you know, he's like the grandfather of my kids, the father of my wife, so
The reason I have stains on my glass coffee table.
so he brought up Vince, which I didn't see coming, but he did.
The reason why my wife has big tits.
Boner.
What about her introducing night 2? I was 16 at WrestleMania 9, and I'm sure Tony was like, "Oh, is that when Macho Man fucked you?" And then
No, it was WrestleMania 4.
He's not fucking Buck.
Yikes. 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 Back after this.
Speaking of say his name,
Macho Zumhoff.
Oh, jeez.
That's
Is
just-
Buck in
yeah.
that?
now my kid is 16 years old. Weird, fucking weird.
She was Andre the Giant's best friend, you know.
Back after.
She was.
Yeah, she's told that story. How many? They did a documentary about Andre. She was his best friend.
That's all right. Probably took shits as big as her. You thought they were his friends too. Brown baby, I'll call you.
Stephanie, we go to park now. Go to park now, Stephanie. We play.
Did and then like the fucking WWE just buys Triple H and they fucking tell us during the fucking
Triple
show.
H?
They bought Triple H.
They
Yes,
bought
one no.
ours now,
WWE
pal.
bought Triple H.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The 95.
Best friend.
That was
Did we get
kinda
a?
field, huh?
Did we get an Alberto Del Rio return? Oh, isn't
No,
he
we
their
got El
champion?
Vikingo though.
Isn't Alberto their champion though? Like they're whatever the mega.
He sure is.
Lucha Del Mundo champion.
Del Rey. Whatever. Rey Del Reyes or whatever.
I think QT Marshall was one of their champions too, like a Latin American champion.
Like
Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett was.
Alberto El
Hey.
Patron is the champ. Nick Nemeth, former AAA mega champion.
Man,
Wasn't Sam Adonis also the former champion?
He's
Kenny
there.
Omega,
He was
Phoenix,
a
Jeff
champion.
Jarrett, Way Wagner, Johnny Mundo, El Texano Jr.,
Love
Alberto El
him.
Patron, El Texano Jr., El Masias, Jeff Jarrett, two-time AAA mega champion, El Zorro, Dr. Wagner Jr., Electroshock,
Oh yeah.
El Masai. I think I have Electroshock in the death pool too. Dr. Wagner
Shocking.
Jr., El Masias, Cibernetico, and the first ever AAA mega champion, El Masias.
How the fuck is Conan not a former champion?
He was the
amazing.
booker at this time.
Well, exactly.
Well, what was before?
there's still time.
What was before AAA?
You know what's funny?
Well,
No, CML is still around,
Well,
isn't there?
yeah, but the AAA broke
They're
off of them. Conan took a whole bunch of their younger talent and formed AAA along with Pena.
No, it's AAA World.
Took a bunch of the younger talent and formed a Triple H.
Triple A.
to Mega Cruiser tag team. Yeah. So, yeah, that was. I mean, and now we got what they're gonna do when Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank the same day in June. So that's pretty huge. I don't think they've announced really any other details on the sale. At least I haven't seen some.
Ooh,
You guys?
I wonder if
Triple H talked about it a little bit at one of those press conferences that you love
Yeah,
so
the
much.
thing that Matt hates.
what do you think that if they so Sam Adonis is there, right? Corey Graves has been cleared. What are the odds we get a little Graves brothers tag match and Corey Graves return match?
That'd be pretty cool.
How about Corey Graves to go back to commentary with Booker T? They miss each other.
He is.
sucks.
He is on
Booker
commentary.
T's
with
the
Booker T.
fucking worst.
I love Booker T.
Booker
Yeah,
T.
man.
When Stephanie Vakora does that fucking thing, the butt smash, or whatever the fuck they call it, he's like coming all over the desk. He puts,
Can you blame him?
Yeah,
but he's
seriously.
fucking supposed to. He's a professional wrestling journalist, commentary guy. He puts puppies to shame.
Oh yeah, man.
Is that when you sent out that tweet? Was when he was going nuts?
Yes,
for
he's
that?
the fucking. He just babbles about nonsense. Nothing. He says nothing of importance. There's no context. He just runs his stupid fucking mouth.
I can't
it's
watch.
competitive spirit, man, right there, man. It's competitive spirit. He's got that attitude. He's got that swagger.
That's it. Fucking KJG, go send a tape to NXT. Just take his job. No one would ever know.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I can't watch Trick Williams come out anymore. I have to put the fucking TV on.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good. You guys are out of your mind.
It's not good.
He enhances everything he's involved with. I prefer his TNA commentary as Black Snow, but I'll take his NXT stuff.
What you know about that man right there? Yeah, man. Yeah. Quack, quack. I like it.
It's business.
I think KJG
it's
just.
about business right now, man. We're talking about business, Vic.
I think KJG just stumbled into a new character. Tony, what happened on Raw?
Somebody ate an RKO and his initials are JC.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man.
Our Lord and Savior was back for 24 hours.
Damn. What a swerve.
Happy Easter.
Happy.
Yo, Randy Orton's gonna break Cena's record. Yeah, man.
Shuggy, dude. He took the fucking worst possible catchphrase from the worst possible comedian, and he's trying to make it a thing, and it just is never happening.
I like it.
He does. What do you want him to not like it?
I like new Booker T on the Shining Wizard Wrestling podcast.
Yeah, man.
Booker KJG.
Booker G, really?
Top five.
Oh, I got a top 5 next week, man.
Who you coming for, KJG?
I got for this, man.
HG's desperate to go to commercial tonight. Every time something gets a little spicy.
I'm good.
I
like it.
Picks for the. It was a big weekend. People could have pulled away. People could have made some ground up. Someone almost made up some ground. I fucked up the results 4 times, but I've adjusted them. Tony and me are tied for first place.
Fuck yeah, dude! Bing, 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 bing.
Tony went 15-6, 5-2 at NXT, 5-2 at WrestleMania Night 1, 5-2 at WrestleMania Night 2. I went 14-7, 5-2 at NXT. I shit the bed WrestleMania Night 1. I went 3-4, but a big comeback WrestleMania Night 2, 6-1. I think I was the only one that took Io Sky.
No, I took Io Sky.
Sorry, yes, you are correct. You also took Io Sky.
Do you have to fucking change things 5 times, Ducky Ducky?
No, I don't.
Let me go, man.
Brundo, he was in first place when the weekend started. He is now in second place. He's only a game back. He went 13-8. He went 5-2 at NXT, 5-2 at WrestleMania Night 1, 3-4 Night 2. He could have easily taken the lead.
Awful.
KJG is 2 games back. He went 14-7 on the weekend, 5-2 at NXT, 4-3 WrestleMania Night 1, 5-2 at WrestleMania Night 2. And Handsome Kevin, he is 5 games back, 41-17, 12-9 for the weekend. Strong showing at NXT, went 6-1. WrestleMania Night 1, 4-3. But then he shit the bed WrestleMania Night 2, 2-5. Oof. A brutal loss.
It's fucking horrible watching it too, because my wife was like, who did you pick in this when I said it? I was like, okay, well now I know who's gonna win. It's like, thanks.
Why did you pick Braun?
Why did I pick Braun?
Yeah.
I think that he's still got run in him.
I really changed my pick.
Because after
Braun.
Thanks, Brundlefly. I don't know where he goes right now without the belt. And I thought there's still legs in his run here. Like, I think the top of the card's way too clogged. You can't get him up there. So I think that him as the IC champion right now still works. And I figured that they'd still run with him for a while.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a terrible pick. It was either him or Dom.
Yeah.
To me.
I was just curious. I mean, the story was Judgment Day was falling apart. So
It doesn't necessarily need the title, though.
Exactly.
Me and Tony were the only 2 that took Logan Paul.
How did you not take Logan Paul? Are you serious?
Because I hate him. That's just a hard pick. Yep.
See, that's why you're always going to be in last, HK. You pick too much with your heart, brother.
I felt good. I felt good after, that guy comes out and Killer Cross stops him and everything. I'm like, all right, here comes a win. And then it wasn't.
Yeah, you may have missed my logic. I'm not sure if you were offline at that point when I kind of explained why I picked AJ in terms of comparing him to John Cena, both winding down the career. What's that?
Pert Plus.
All right.
He's got amazing hair.
We got another pay-per-view this weekend to pick.
Oh, no, we don't.
Yes,
You
we
sure
do.
do.
What is this?
TNA Rebellion.
Oh, all right. It's TNA. Okay.
Love TNA.
Remember, Tony, we're only picking WWE, AEW, NXT, and TNA.
Can we still pick Sam Hoyan?
No, look, I can't even find episode 201 of the NWA Power.
Well, let's just agree if they have
They
Sam
fucking recorded
Hoyan,
it in October.
then we can pick Sam Hoyan.
Yeah, but they don't show it live anymore.
You don't even get the results for a week.
Yeah, we're not picking Sam Wayne.
Sam Hoyan.
You can pick it.
I'm picking it.
For your own
Yeah,
pleasure.
you'll go 2-11.
You gotta pick it so we can kick it.
Kyle, is there anything you would like to add before we let you go? This was a very extended hand job corner with Kyle, but it's always great to have you.
Come on, Kyle, finish us off.
Whoa, easy. I'm more of an edger myself. No, I appreciate you guys having me. Always a good time. 4 corners, maybe. I don't know. A big corner this week. But yeah, always a pleasure talking Wrestlemania and Hail Satan. Yeah, no, I think we covered it all. I don't think there's any matches we missed or anything.
No, I think we covered it. Do you? What do you have coming up this Wednesday on the Apron Bump podcast?
Well, actually, this week I'll be doing a little live Apron Bump tomorrow evening, talking the current stuff. We'll maybe touch on the Raw after Mania fallout and maybe any extracurriculars of WrestleMania that come up. But feel free to check that out. But I also dropped the WrestleMania 20 episode last week, which was a hoot with the Young Kings Wrestling Podcast. So feel free to check that out if you wish. Yeah.
See, Brendo, our episode was not the last episode. We didn't get the Apron Bump canceled.
Not yet.
We'll try harder next time.
Okay. I don't know how much harder you can try, but yeah.
I don't think we tried harder. I don't think we tried. I think we just were us.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah. But no, it was a fun time.
Well, follow Apron Bump at Apron Bump on social media. You go to his Twitter. He's got a link tree. All the links are there. And Kyle does fucking fantastic, like little skits and shit. The music stuff. The Maven one is up. Fucking great.
Hey,
just
Maven.
Great.
Here. Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Great. You do great stuff, Kyle.
You guys do great stuff. You guys are handsome.
We could be more creative, honestly, if we knew how to do some of this stuff.
No, you guys.
Like, I don't know where you get this other guy that looks just like you.
Yeah, it's, money can buy anything, really. The dark web.
None of us have money. Handsome Kevin might have money, but he lives in fucking Minnesota. He can't figure out how to play Fortnite and watch WrestleMania at the same time. He can't do 2 things at once.
Not doing that. Vacation in your backyard, it's pretty easy to save.
Can't walk around the elliptical without breaking his little tiny feet.
Yeah, how are your feet doing there, HK? I hear you had a little stumble.
Let's
see.
Better. Can we see him?
No, we can't see him. Freak.
Why?
No, you got to tune into the Apron Bump for that.
Yeah. I forgot that was a thing. Gross.
Kyle, you got socks on right now?
I do not.
Attaboy.
I got slippers on, though.
House
okay.
Slippers. All right.
Okay.
KJG, you got socks on?
I got socks and sneakers on.
And sneakers.
And sneakers in the house?
In your house? Well, he's in the
insane.
basement.
I record in the basement, guys.
Yeah, what if there's a camel cricket he has to step on? Come on.
A camel cricket?
Camel cricket? What
That sounds
Midwestern fucking terminology is that?
I don't know what a camel cricket is.
I know what he means. He means cave cricket.
That sounds like a slur.
Camel cricket. I just looked it up. A camel cricket. Common name.
Like camel crickets?
These camel crickets.
Run, write that down, please.
Yeah,
Common name. Cave cricket, camel cricket, spider cricket, or criters or sprickets, and sand.
Sprickets?
Sand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fucking nursery rhyme.
And sand critters. Critters?
What the fuck is
Sand
it?
creters?
They're like critters.
I don't trust you when you're talking about. You didn't even know what Jersey cows were, and
we
now you
have
know what
those.
crickets are.
We have those down here.
Bro, sand critters are crabs. What the fuck do you have in your house?
No, we have the cave crickets.
Big
We got
crabs.
those.
Cave? All right, I gotta look this up.
Yeah, look up a crate. Just Google cave.
It's like a little. It's like a ball with like legs that kind of like go like
Camel crickets?
a cave. I call them cave crickets.
Camel crickets, cave crickets.
They're fucking crickets.
But they jump.
Just say
They leap.
fucking crickets.
They leap.
They jump like camels.
That's right.
Yeah. They hump like
Most-
camels.
Most cave
Agile
crickets are
animal on the
very-
planet. The camel.
Most cave cave crickets
Cave
have very
Easy.
large hind legs with drumstick-shaped femora and equally long, thin tibiae and long, slender antennae. The antennae
Tibiae.
arise closely
All right,
and
chicken.
next to each other on the head.
Who's got a rice chicken? Was that you, KJG? That's fucking amazing. Bravo, sir. Bravo. What a fucking pull. My God. Rice chicken.
So you learn
Rondo,
something
write that
new?
down.
Oh, my
A
God.
lot of
Rice
names for this
chicken.
fucking episode.
yeah.
You learn something new every night. Kyle, thanks for hanging out, buddy.
Thanks for having me. Always a good time on the Shining Wizards Wrestling
I
program.
think next month you'll be on the show before.
Legit
Legit
Layla, right?
Layla.
Did I see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'll try to think of a catchy name for my handle for her.
Handle job.
Handle job. Got a month to workshop it. Don't worry. So tune in a month from now.
Well, no, tune in next week.
Or, I mean, you don't have to wait,
Check out
So-
Kyle live tomorrow night. Come back next Monday. You can watch us on Twitch now, Twitch TV, twitch.tv/Wizards Podcast. We're on Twitch because fuck X. Fuck X. July 15th. Eat a shit. Better fucking DM everyone you can, Brundo.
Are we having an
Oh,
X
yeah.
watch?
We have an X watch. Like,
Yeah.
or we can have a countdown to X.
Just
No, I
keep
want
up
to.
on-
I want to do something with Elon Musk with the googly eyes and shit. Maybe put a couple testicles around him that are on fire.
I mean, you could just do it every show, and you can ask me if we're live on Twitter, and then I can just go crazy.
All right, Kyle. See you later.
All right. Well, goodbye.
Get the
Well,
fuck
see
out
you
of here,
later.
Kyle. See you later.
Wow.
Horny, gotta go. Kyle rules.
That was awesome.
Yeah, Kyle's the
All
man.
right. When we come back, we're gonna do a quick Palaka watch. With a little talk, a little dark side, and then Tony's homework. And I also want to put over the latest Patreon episode that dropped.
Sounds good.
Hey, Booker T, can you hit me with the 1, 2, 3?
Oh man. Yo, it's all about that competitive spirit, and I'll tell you right now, man. Oh, right there. Oh yeah. Back after this, man.
We would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in every week to listen to The Shining Wizards. Here are some other ways in which you can support the show. If you shop on Amazon, visit amazon.shiningwizards.com and shop the way you always do. You'll pay the same low prices, and a portion of your purchase will help support the show. If you'd like to buy a Shining Wizards t-shirt, visit merch.shiningwizards.com to visit our pro wrestling tee store and select from over a dozen great designs. You can also become a Patreon supporter at patreon.shiningwizards.com, where we offer bonus content, producer credits, special legend shows where you participate in the show, and so much more. Continue to listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts and watch the show live on social media. Don't forget to like, rate, review, and subscribe. Your continued support helps us to keep bringing you the best in professional wrestling podcasting.
It's time for your weekly lineup of shows on the Shining Wizards Network. On Mondays, it's the latest from Gorilla Brain, featuring the year of Duke and Rogue, covering a year's worth of classic wrestling, and the Tots Pod, introducing the world to wrestling action figure collecting. Also on Mondays, it's 30 Screams or Less, a weekly review of horror movies in 30 minutes or less. On Tuesdays, it's The Shining Wizards, covering everything in the world of pro wrestling. On Wednesdays, it's the Mark Order Podcast, keeping you up to date on everything AEW. On Fridays, it's Horns Up, as Radioactive Metal brings you everything in the world of heavy metal music. On Saturdays, it's the ROH Revelry, covering everything in the history of Ring of Honor. And on Sundays, it's the Inconclusive Breakdown, featuring weekly top 10 drafts and keeping you up to date on everything happening in the world. The Shining Wizards Network is also the home to other great shows, like The Brocast, your watch-along podcast from Down Under, featuring some of the greatest matches and movies in history. Turnbuckle throwbacks, paying homage to the greatest shows in the history of pro wrestling. Wrestling Night in Canada, a focus on wrestling with a north-of-the-border spin. And Going Underground, a show that takes you back through the history of Lucha Underground. Enjoy all of the amazing shows on the Shining Wizards Network, available wherever you listen to podcasts and at shiningwizardsnetwork.com. It's the Shining Wizards Network, entertainment here.
I hate that female ring announcer, by the way.
Yep.
She's dog shit.
Yeah, she's not good.
Not at all.
Can I just put something over real quick?
What's that?
I just want to shout out SJ for spreading the word of Shining Wizards all over Vegas all weekend.
Fuck yeah.
She gave out all those pens, everybody got keychains, pens, found out that Willow Nightingale has listened to us in the past and knew exactly who we were when she gave him one. So
yeah, this is the list of people she gave Shining Wizards merch to: the Koga brothers, Willow, Gabe Kidd, Abaddon, Marcus Mathers, Taya Valkyrie, Paro, Max the Impaler, Joey Janela, Megan Bain, MLJ, Dr. Redacted, John Wayne Murdoch, and Mickey Knuckles.
wow. Gabe Kidd.
I said Gabe.
And did you? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Bro, fucking listen, Brundo.
What? And I got a Gabe Kidd autograph coming my way, so she's the best.
Fucking shout out to SJ.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. Also, shout out to Brundo and Handsome Kevin. If you're not a Patreon subscriber, I fucking love the episode. First of all, Brundo, welcome to the team. Stumbled and bumbled through the intro. It's not as fucking easy as the rest of us make it look, is it?
No, I expect it to be 10 times worse, too.
I think it was great.
35 seconds before I stumbled for the first time.
Yeah, you did good.
Yeah.
You did good. But Brundo and HK are going on a journey through Handsome Kevin's how he got involved in independent wrestling. And the first episode dropped about 6 days ago. My math is not great, but it's a fucking phenomenal listen. I can't wait for the second episode. How Handsome Kevin got involved, his first time setting up the ring. Like, I didn't even know half these stories. Fucking great listen. It's worth the $3. You get 2 episodes a month from us, the Wizards. One of them will always be the Brundo, Handsome Kevin, JJ Rogue experience, or whatever the fuck we're calling it. But I wrote it down. I had to put it over for you guys. It was fucking awesome.
Thank you very much. Thank
Yeah,
thank Brundo Fly for doing this with me here. I had a lot of fun recording it, and there'll be a lot of interesting stories along the way. I got one of those memories that works that way. So
yeah, it was fun. Absolutely fun listening to all of them. Looking forward to the next one for sure.
I can't wait. When the first episode was over, I was like, I want more. I want the next one. Does Handsome Kevin end up in a cornfield again? I don't know. What's in the cornfield? You got to pay $3 a month to listen, fuckers.
not what you fucking expect either. I'll tell you that.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. So fucking patreon.com/Wizards Podcast. $3 a month get you all the Patreon bonus content, not just this month, but from everything we've done in the past. We've done show reviews with crossword puzzles, just bullshit conversations, a lot of fun. So check it out. Also, just because PJ Polacco is not on another show with Handsome Kevin does not mean that the Polacco watch does not continue.
He wasn't on the first one with me.
We do have to make a new banner for Polacco Watch, though.
I'd love to go. Yeah, because he won't be coming to. I mean, look, if you follow him on Twitter, he is fucking taking bookings. 9 hours ago, he wants to go out there. Please message me to book DM me. What? That's a tweet from him. Please message me to book DM me.
And he's still using accepting bookings for 2024.
Yeah, make an impact.
1.21 gigawatts.
Oh boy, PJ. He's supposed to be on Bobby's breakdowns on May 16th. I quote tweeted and said, "Don't get your hopes up."
It's all about his fucking foot.
Oh, dang it, Bobby.
Oh no, Bubbo.
It's unbelievable. Oh, he's back. He's doing his Trump thing too here. He retweeted a Trump thing on the 17th. Somebody commented on the Polacco Watch, and it was like Justin Credible is innocent. And I just responded, "You're stupid," right? From my own personal YouTube account. Like, he didn't show up for an advertised show again. Like, did he out here like begging for people to book him, and he's probably taking people's money? Like, it's unacceptable. That's why we do Polacco Watch.
Did he ever make that podcast? That original one we were trying to track to see if he made it?
Was it the rock and roll wrestling, whatever?
Nah, I don't know.
No, there's only one rock and roll.
I was gonna say, I think that was a
I feel
cartoon.
like I wrote it down because we keep looking it up. Hold on.
Did KJG get upset when you responded, "You're stupid"?
I didn't see it.
No, he was
But I am
implying that
upset.
you're the one that wrote he was innocent.
I'm not saying he's innocent. I just don't want to fucking, what is it? Lambast?
Lamb-based.
Lambast the guy.
I thought I wrote down the. God damn it!
We did. It was like retro, like rock and.
I don't think there was a rockin' in the
There
title.
was no rock there, huh?
I don't
A
know.
lot of rolling.
There's no rock at WrestleMania either. Hey, hell yeah!
Let's see. I know they follow us.
I just can't remember the name of it.
Neither can I.
Is Tropic Al involved in the vehicle?
Negator.
No.
That's a shame. Thought I knew him from there.
It's not the Retro Wrestling Room. No, what the fuck?
No, it was like a husband-wife combo, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
All right.
But nobody knows what it is.
No. We're terrible people. We should.
I know I follow them too. Like I know I follow them.
It's no bones about it.
There it is.
No bones about it. Wrestling.
bones,
You
damn
get a plug
bones,
every
damn
week.
bones.
We just can't remember you guys. Let's see. I see nothing. A lot of WrestleMania stuff.
Huh.
A lot of WrestleMania chat. They're talking WrestleMania tonight.
WrestleMania.
Nothing about this week. No bones about it. They did a bunch of watch-alongs. Spring Stampede 94. Cool. No sign of old Aldo. Yeah, no sign of Aldo. Which is not really a big surprise, you know?
No, not at all.
Nope.
But we want to get a Polacco watch in because it's always, we got to keep people updated on what old PJ is up to. Did you guys watch the Dark Side of the Ring?
Grandma Packer.
Wait. I got some. I might have some breaking news.
Oh shit!
Did anybody pick from New Japan, Hiroshima?
No, I picked Nagasaki.
Wait, Hiroshima?
Yeah.
Nobody fucking got my
former New
joke.
Japan
Jesus
booker.
Christ!
No, doesn't look like it. The only Japanese wrestler, Kendo Nagasaki.
Here are your winners and new. I won't tell you what.
I got it on.
Oh.
Yeah. So no one had whoever you're trying to say, Brundo.
Well, he's dead. Former New Japan booker with.
See you later.
Peace.
You
Noki.
said Hiroshima. It's Hiroshima, isn't it? How you pronounce it?
Hiroshima, yeah, something like that.
You literally said Hiroshima, like the city that they nuked.
Yeah, when I said no Nagasaki, nobody fucking sold me on that one.
Because I was still trying to process what he said.
I never said I was good at the English language or Japanese names.
I like your style.
Yeah.
I like your style. Oh, so Tony Atlas, Dark Side of the Ring.
Oh, they lost the titles already, huh?
Yep.
Liv and Becky. I didn't.
Who'd they drop them to?
Who do you think?
Liv and Becky are not a tag team.
Lyra and
Lyra.
Becky.
Lila Lola.
Her name was Lyra, but actually
She
Lola.
lost the title.
She was a warbird.
And a 24-hour champ, and what I call just
Yeah, but
fucking happened.
she's still an IC champ. Oh, there you go.
There you fucking go.
Becky just told Lyra to suck a fucking brick.
Oh yeah, Becky just beat the shit out of Lola Vice.
There's your feud, boys. Didn't we talk about that earlier?
Sure.
We alluded to it. Anyway, back to Dark Side.
Grab my pecker.
We didn't really talk about that.
I watched like 3/4 of it. My kid watched it with me. He's like, damn. He's like, was this guy a fucking star? I'm like, yeah, he was for a while until he wound up being homeless. And then they got into the whole foot fetish thing, and he's like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? And that still picture of just the foot on his face. Which also made me very nostalgic for another fucking season of Legends House. My God, they have to bring that back.
Would love to see it.
Who would you cast in it? Because
I'm gonna do this.
Well, they gone now. A lot of them.
I mean, Jimmy Hart's still around.
Tinkle gone.
So what?
Mean Gene
Hillbilly
gone. Pat
Jim?
Patterson.
Yeah,
gone.
Hillbilly Jim's a good choice.
Yeah.
Might be
What about
50-50.
a Honky Tonka Man?
Honky
Talk about the
Tonk,
man.
maybe Haku.
Haku,
Demolition.
yeah.
Natural disaster.
One
Mr.
man
Tugboat.
Hacksaw.
Come on. We got to talk about personalities here.
Bro, Hacksaw popped me in that fucking Snickers commercial
Yeah. Got me
for
too.
WrestleMania.
Oh, I missed that.
That was funny. But I thought Dark Side was good, you know?
It was okay. There wasn't, I don't know. For me, there wasn't much hitting there like one way or the other with these Tony stories. Like they touched on when he was his issues when he was a kid. More than anything, like there was nothing that made me go, oh, this is a dark side, or this, you know what I mean? Like there was nothing really super revealing to it. I just, like, after watching, I was like, boy, this guy is he's a little bit more fucked than I thought he was.
Well, because I think when you talk Tony Atlas, people either bring up the foot fetish thing or the Saba Simba thing.
Well, and so that is one thing that I did love about the episode, and I found him very endearing, is that his honesty with things, where he was like, where they're like, did you like Saba Simba? And he was like, yep, I love, like, I'm getting paid. I'm in. Like,
Homeless. You know?
I did love, like, I loved his honesty about, it seemed like everything that he talked about. So that part of it, I did enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, there's really no like dark side to Tony Atlas. Like there's just like a sad side, like where he went through all that stuff, which was documented like, God, I don't know how many years ago on MTV. True Life. I'm a professional wrestler.
When he was working as like a promoter or booker, trying to.
Yeah, and then he was like literally like he wasn't homeless, but he wasn't living great.
Was that the same show that had Rory Fox Rapid Delivery?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He's so like, he did it for the business. You know what I mean? Like nothing fazed him. Nothing. Getting his dick grabbed, getting fucking Africa Saba Simba, like nothing. He didn't give a fuck.
No.
Dude, they showed him pressing Hogan at the fucking Garden. That was amazing.
Yeah, no, and like also like, you know, for context, like he was like the African American guy, like there was no New Day, like you couldn't put on a WWE TV and like it was all like African American superstars. Like he was the first
guy.
like Bobo Brazil, but he wasn't like a national guy. Like he was wrestling the fucking Sheik in Detroit, and he was doing like not all these places. Like in the WWF, like Tony Atlas was a fucking superstar.
Yeah, there's no reason why, like, if they wanted to pull the trigger, there's no reason why he couldn't have been world champ.
They told the story where he was going to be world champion and he wanted to get some fucking woman to step on him, so he got on a plane to go get stepped on.
I didn't see the episode, but
it's wild. I don't know how true that is because I've never heard that story before.
She stepped on my pecker.
He was like, they were gonna put the championship on me, but there was a woman that wanted to do foot stuff, so I got on a plane and went and saw her instead.
Anybody got a cellophone?
Who's this?
Got a cellophone?
Who's what?
Who's this week's Dark Side?
Vader? No, that already happened.
No, Vader happened.
The only one I watched this year is Borga.
Fuck, who is it?
Oh, it's gonna bug me.
What do we got left?
just
Jack
checked it.
Haynes, I think, is last, right?
Kane?
Who? Oh,
You
is it
say
Eddie
Kane?
Gilbert?
Might be
Maybe?
Eddie Gilbert.
Why do I feel like they already did an Eddie Gilbert?
They didn't.
They didn't.
Billy Graham.
Oh, superstar Billy Graham, that piece of
Your wife's
Yeah.
favorite wrestler.
shit.
Yeah.
On her birthday. Dark
I believe
Side
you-
Billy Graham on my wife's birthday tomorrow.
You guys are in that, right? You guys. I can't wait to watch it. Just see like Matt with a lower third, double T, talking about,
That fucking handsy
talking about
cocksucker.
Billy Graham.
Piece of shit. Fucking fucker. Touch
I watched Joey Janela
Fucking
spring break.
fucker.
Took advantage of the old Triller vehicle.
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah, that was good shit.
What did you take? What did you end up watching?
Spring break. I watched Joey.
Just Spring Break.
So I started watching the other ones, but then I realized that there were so many different shows. Like I have to like use my time wisely. Which one do I want to watch?
Okay.
So I started watching like the DDT, GCW verse, like the 3 company thing.
Mhm.
I watched like a match from that, and then I was like, wait a second, I forgot there's Spring Break. So I just watched Spring Break, and
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
It looked like a great card.
Dude,
Yeah.
Sabu, I don't know how he's still alive. Like, not even like obviously before that show, but the bump that he took onto the fucking floor. I don't know if you guys watched it. It was a no rope barbed wire match, right?
I saw the bump. Yeah.
Dude, insane. Like,
Even before that, when he went face first into that
yeah,
that barbed wire too.
yeah. So I actually I enjoyed it. The crowd was electric. There was a lot of good stuff on that show. Oh, I started watching Josh Barnett's Bloodsport too, but I couldn't. I watched it, but I couldn't get into it. Like all due respect to Josh and those guys, and Natty getting into a fight with Kenzie Page. That fucking ringside was pretty cool, but I just couldn't watch the matches. It wasn't my cup of tea. But I got through it all. Kind of did like the fast forward gimmick on that. But yeah, Bloodsport was good, man. Gabe Kidd and fucking Mance. Holy shit. Zack Sabre and Manders.
Oh, and
Amazing.
fucking Fuego lost his mask, right?
Yes. Huge. And he put his boots in the ring like he was Dunzo Magunzo.
You sure it wasn't Damian Dragon?
You ready?
He's
You ready
a
for
fucking
me?
handsome fella, that Fuego del Sol.
He is.
He
You
is.
ready to watch Tony lose his mind?
Uh-oh.
Do you know who won the clusterfuck battle royal?
If you tell me TJ, I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Who the fuck's TJ?
Tombstone Jesus?
No.
No.
Brody Lee Jr.
-1.
Right answer. Right answer.
Not a gimmick, people. He is gone. He
Yeah,
got
listen, he was a hard out at 9 anyway. Let's be honest.
Hey, he's got to stick around for his homework.
Yeah, he's got to
Oh,
come
that's a good
back. We
point.
do have to do homework.
But anyway,
Wait, I'm gonna get him to leave again.
But I just want to like recap because I know we got other stuff to talk about, but I really enjoyed what I saw from GCW, and it's no shock that they're doing so well. So
Tony, he knocked out Megan Bain, by the way.
If you now KGG, are you gonna decide? Do you keep in the Triller?
no, I use yours.
Oh, great!
Because even KJG won't pay for that dog shit.
No, man, those GCW shows are fucking great, man. They're great.
Yeah, I mean, it made me watch something that I like with all the stuff going on. I made a point, like, you know what, GCW had some stuff going on, so like I watched like Unbreakable, like I watched TNA, I watched, and then I was like, you know what, GCW, let's give this old rigmarole, and I liked it, so I'm here for it, Matt. And thank you.
Look, I think they run so often. Look, it's not all gonna be fucking Joey Janela Spring Break, but they put on good shows.
And Zack Sabre Jr. Manders was fucking incredible, man. Like if I could recommend one match other than maybe Gabe Kidd and Mance Warner, but Manders and Zack Sabre Jr. was fucking dope. Like,
Tony,
right? That's it. That was him, right? Manders, the cowboy guy. Yeah.
Manders, Tony did share a picture today with Tombstone Jesus, and he said, "What would you call this team?" And I responded, "One called Jesus," and I got many likes.
That was a good response.
He was there. Tombstone Jesus did show up somewhere at GCW. Someone text me.
The clusterfuck. He was.
Oh, he was in the clusterfuck. Oh yeah, the clusterfuck. Yeah.
Not his fucking shithead kid. Fucking garbage, fucking cocksucker.
Bruno, can you book Otto Von fucking Clutch, please?
Bring it. It'll be the shortest fucking interview we ever do.
I'll reach out.
Fuck yes. I like Brundo being the booker now.
The booker, man. Well, we got a fucking busy schedule next week. Tony Stetson joins us.
Someone say Booker Man.
May 5th, we got Kate's Corner. On the 12th, Gringo Loco, GCW regular. The 19th, we talked with Kyle about it. Legit Layla Hirsch. The 26th is Memorial Day, so we don't know if we're going to have a guest then. On the 2nd, Shane Mercer and Kate's Corner. And then on the 9th, former WWF referee Jimmy Corderas joins us.
Shit.
So Brundo's fucking knocking it out of the park.
I got it now. Well, these guys, I can actually message these guys.
Yeah, July 17th.
Yeah.
Then they just got to follow us back if they want to be on the show or something. Or we'll have to find a different way to reach out to people because we're not paying for this fucking X bullshit anymore. Speaking of knocking it out of the park, I gave Tony a hard time last week about...
Because I wasn't here to defend myself.
I'm waiting.
Thank you, handsome Kevin.
Just get to wait.
Always, Tony. Always.
Gave Tony a hard time because he assigned 2 matches for homework. And that is not, I don't want the homework to get away from us. So I was a little resistant and I may have bitched a bit. And I owe you an apology.
Thank you.
Because I don't understand the first thing you made us watch. You could have sent me a 2-minute and 40-second clip of really anything because whatever I watched didn't accomplish much for me. But the second thing you had me watch, I don't remember that at all. But boy, did I find it enjoyable.
You know what? I watched it again this afternoon when I got home from work, and the more I watch it, the more I wind up enjoying it. And that's saying something. For those of you who don't know, the homework assigned was a 2-minute video by the Upright Citizens Brigade, where it was the Ultimate Warrior wrestling Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I actually have it queued up if you think it's worth playing. But the other part of the homework was the tooth and nail match from AEW All Out from May of 2020 during the pandemic between Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Big Swole. And of course, Reba's there too. And it took place at Dr. Britt Baker's dental office in Pittsburgh. So it was a cinematic match.
What was the point of the first thing?
It's just something that I found entertaining, and I thought, well, this isn't going to be worth it if it's only a 2-minute homework assignment. So I decided to go something a little more out of the ordinary, and I figured this 2-minute film was pretty cinematic, and the tooth and nail match was, of course, cinematic. So why not just make it a cinematic Monday night?
Matt,
Yes.
I'm calling bullshit on his logic and his reasoning for assigning the homework. 100% calling bullshit on the reasoning why. And Matt, I think you nailed it in a text you sent last week. Homework isn't about shitting on AEW and all this stuff. It's about what we liked as fans. And there's no way in hell, as much as we liked it now, watching it for homework, there's no way in hell that was the reason why he picked it. His reason for picking it was to shit on AEW and comparing it to a fucking UCB. That's it.
I can neither confirm nor deny. I think that question is based on clickbait, and I'm not going to fall for it. Any other questions?
Do you think, is there a way you could play the video while we talk about the homework? Can we mute the sound?
I think the sound is like part of the experience, isn't it?
The sound is what I found the most entertaining.
The cribs are empty.
The lockers are secure. You know what? Fuck it. Well, I'm putting this up. We can laugh along. Screw it.
Hacksaw backstage with his scream to the sky. Oh my God, there he is, Warrior, full sprint on mode, no regard, boom, a forearm shift. They're viciously beating, the kicks are right in. Oh, he's down, Hacksaw's down, Ultimate Warrior feeling it. 1, 2, 3, there's a crib with no child in there. If it was, it'd be a sad scene. Hacksaw returning, picking up a fork to the midsection. Oh my gosh, it's bloodbath. Somebody call 411. The least I could say is the lockers are secure. Now we're in the kitchen. These guys don't stop. Boom on the sink. Boom on another sink. Flipping back. No, it's a hose. I've never seen water in the midsection like that. Ever. It's sad. Thank God for the carpet that cushioned the blow. He's dragging him. Hacksaw has no regard for human life or video cassettes. I've never seen Hacksaw this angry. You don't do that. Ultimate Warrior still not giving up. It's an independent video store. That's even worse. There goes the clerk. You knew that was going to happen. Walking back from the Harry Potter section. They're in the foreign films. Kicking, screaming. This ain't a Spike Lee joint. These guys are vicious. Look out. Somebody's got late fees. Right into the bowels of public transit. The fight continues. The train will not cease. It has stopped. Oh my God, now they're getting on the train, and I've seen it all. Check their Metro cards. What's going on there? Confusion, interrupting the afternoon commute. These pedestrians are pissed. Back in the hallway, there's Ultimate's patented wind resistance runs. The wrestler's still there. It's complete bedlam. It's a Royal Rumble. This should be on pay-per-view. I am shocked at what I see. Children run. Women cry. Men, help. Somebody get me out of here. I can't believe it. Honky tonk. Lockers. Somebody is beyond. I am embarrassed to be affiliated. The cribs are empty.
It was funny. I just didn't understand what the point of it was.
The commentator was better than Shivani, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
The lockers are
Sounded like Joe Galley. Is that his name? Galley?
Yeah, Joe Galley. So we watched that, and then we watched the Britt Baker Swole tooth and nail match.
Yikes.
I didn't have a problem with it. It was entertaining.
Yeah, but there was a lot. Like, to me, it goes into that so bad it's good. Rusev's back, by the way. Like the fucking Rolls Royce shows up, and right away, like, oh, it's Dr. Britt Baker. No, it's Big Swole. And like from the beginning, it's just like this is gonna be a shit show. Like when they're calling out, like, oh, when are they gonna use the laughing gas? And JR's like, oh, I love that stuff. And then 2 seconds later, there's the laughing gas.
What's her name? Reba, yeah. She stole that whole freaking match too. Just everything she did in it, from getting thrown in the dumpster, coming back with the banana on her head.
You stabbed her! Oh my god, you stabbed her!
And she fucking holds the sign so fucking Big Swole could fucking punch right through it.
Just turns her head so she can get hit with the fucking tray.
I have no recollection of Big Swole in AEW. I don't remember any of this.
But Tony Khan smoked all her pot and he fired her.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
He fired her. I don't know about that.
No, she said that he smoked all her weed. It's on Twitter, for God's sakes. I'm not making that up.
I remember the story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's starting to hit back actually a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, ring the bell. And he goes, ring it. And then ding, ding, ding. Where the fuck's the bell?
It would have been great if it was like the receptionist bell like that we use. Like that
And
would have been
they were laughing the whole time, like Tony Schiavone, Excalibur, Jim Ross, when he's like, hey, I never thought I would have said that in my career.
Oh yeah. The floor of the dentist's office. By God. I've waited my whole career to say that. Josh Crash.
So you did pick this to dump on AEW.
I kind of did, yeah. But the more I watched it, the more I fell in love with it.
It's 100% what it was.
This is not what homework is supposed to be.
Homework is supposed to be stuff that we enjoy, and I enjoy shitting on AEW.
His
so
whole purpose of this assignment was to say that the UCB match was better than this match.
You know what? I still hold that position, but it's a lot closer than what I thought it used to be.
As soon as I saw it, I knew. Like I knew. Like, come on, man.
But it was
reinforced by your text, Matt, when you said homework is not about shitting. I'm like, nope, that's it.
It was just so bad. It was good. It really was. Yeah. I really wanted to fucking continue with my hatred for it, but I couldn't do it.
I enjoy. Look, it was an easy watch. It was goofy. It was
like she's fucking using an actual
match, though. It was like the UCB was more cinematic of a match than.
But at one point, like Baker is trying to pull her teeth out with pliers, and then later on, not even like a tooth drill, a fucking regular power drill, and she's trying to drill her teeth, and she completely misses on purpose and hits the chair. It was fun. And then the fucking injection with the lidocaine or the Novocaine. I don't know what that stuff is.
Yeah. I couldn't tell what
and then she can't walk. She gets injected and she immediately can't walk and she can't run away from the fucking big tornado.
Her leg was numb.
Her thigh was numb. She couldn't walk. Fuck out of here.
You ever get a Novocaine to the leg?
No. Got them to my balls though.
Handsome Kevin hasn't said a fucking
He just no fucking sells it completely.
No, because Handsome Kevin hasn't said a fucking word yet.
I'd rather watch the fucking dump match again. I fucking hated it.
Which one? Wait, which one?
Oh no, I'll take Warrior and Duggan. That made me laugh. That had redeeming quality to it. This swollen Brit shit was fucking awful. It was miserable. I did not like anything about it. The one part, and well, two parts that really got to me. One, Swole is screaming, "Where is she? Where is she?" And looking, not even looking around, just looking dead ahead. Where is she? Where? I don't know. Fucking head on a swivel, bitch. Head on a swivel. It annoyed the shit. And then when fucking Reba shows back up with the goddamn banana on her head, I mean, this is fucking enough for me. This is enough. And then the syringe in the leg, like what? And then they show, like, I don't need to see that. If you're gonna be goofy, be fucking goofy. But you're gonna be goofy with that kind of shit. Fucking hated it. Fucking hated it.
And I hated it when I first watched it years ago when I was watching AEW during the pandemic. But for some reason, the more I watched it, the more I just couldn't fucking stop laughing at all the stupidity.
They did the fucking water spot.
Yes.
Did the same fucking water spot. Fuck you.
But here's the thing. That wasn't Mr. Thirsty. Mr. Thirsty is the shit that vacuums all the shit out of your mouth. She didn't even have the right fucking tool.
Nope. Fucking
it made it so much funnier, dude. It was a cavalcade of stupidity. So bad it was good.
Whenever you
Trouble
ever
in
been to the
Paradise
dentist's
here.
office and like you have your staff there, but there's nobody waiting. It's an empty fucking dentist's office.
And there was blood on the floor too.
Yes.
Oh, and she turns the corner and it's all dark and the creepy music's playing. Come on, dude.
Come on, it's pandemic.
It was so bad.
She opens
Listen,
a cage. It's all the fucking chattering teeth.
I also did not have a problem
That's
with
their
the
special
fucking
effects, Bruno.
with the Street Profits and the Viking Raiders with their cinematic match either. I like the John Cena Bray Wyatt cinematic match. So this shit right here, it turned on me, bro.
You can't even call it cinematic though.
I wouldn't have called it cinematic either.
No, it's just a match in a doctor's office.
And Britt Baker runs back in the building. You would think she'd pull the door shut to lock it. Nope. Leave it open so Swole runs right back in after you.
So I don't remember this like so much. Is that when Big Swole entered the dentist office, I thought the receptionist, Rebel, I thought that was Britt Baker, and I was just like, what the fuck is happening? You just give her the fucking clipboard and she smacked. Like,
She's like, you have to fill out these forms.
And she's fucking she's standing there with the banana on her head, just watching shit happen.
Yeah, you stabbed her. You stabbed her.
God, it's fucking horrible.
It was funny. It was funny.
It was entertaining.
Sign me up for dump.
This was the opening match of the 2020 All Out pay-per-view, which was during the pandemic.
All downhill from there.
Yeah, well, I mean, Matt Hardy got concussed and fucking his wife went on a fucking tirade. We got the mimosa fucking bath match. Was this MJF's first loss? It was, wasn't it? Because he lost to Moxley. Moxley was champion 5 years ago, HK.
Yeah.
So
he was banned from using the Death Rider.
So it wasn't CM Punk leaving. It wasn't Cody Rhodes leaving. It wasn't Ricky Saints leaving. It was Big Swole leaving that killed AEW.
Yeah.
Or maybe Tony smoking all that weed.
Yeah.
All of it.
That was the thing. I looked it up.
Oh, you forgot?
That Tony Khan smoked all of Big Swole's weed. I never heard that.
Oh, come on. Yes,
Yeah,
you did. You
We
forgot.
talked about it. We had to have.
Yeah, so that was the homework. Brundo, I don't know if you said your piece about this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro.
No, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Like I said, Reba was a fucking star of this thing. It made me miss her and like all her antics at ringside and promos and all that. So
Okay, so
definitely enjoyed it.
The point of the homework was compare and contrast. So I mean, they both had similar elements with the water squirting and the fucking running down the hall.
Dude,
I mean,
Hacksaw and Ultimate Warrior hit the subway though.
I know public
And an
transportation.
independent bookstore, video store.
Dude, when the commentator yells, they're in the foreign films.
Those are I like that line more than that's not a Spike Lee joint because that's like low hanging fruit. It's not a Spike Lee joint, but they're in the foreign film section. It's fucking brilliant.
The commuters, disrupting the afternoon commute. There was nobody on the fucking subway.
1 minute into that, I was like, "What the fuck am I watching?" 2 minutes in, I'm like, "I want more."
Dude, Hacksaw was running faster than the Warrior.
Yeah,
that's supposed to happen.
Well, Warrior's got the wind-resistant run.
So what are we comparing and contrasting?
I don't know. All right, bottom line, which one was better in your opinions? Let's go around the horn. Matt, you first.
Which one was better?
Yeah, which one was better? Which one did you like more? Which one was better done? What are your thoughts?
I mean, from a wrestling standpoint, the Britt Baker, Big Swole.
From why? Because they did a suplex in the fucking room.
It was a wrestling match on a major wrestling promotion pay-per-view, not a fucking comedy bit. I know what you're looking for. No, I'm not giving it to you.
No, this is your opinion. And that's fair. That's fine.
Oh, yeah, until we get to the end and you and your fucking brother jump the three of us.
All right, well, no, Handsome Kevin.
Me and KJG, because I know where fucking Brundo's going.
So compare and contrast, I would much rather watch Duggan and Warrior every single time. And I got to tell you, the fucking wrestling was not that far off. Double T.
Can we please stop referring to them as Duggan and Warrior 2?
That's who they fucking were.
They were not. Come on.
Doug, that's what they said. And again, the wrestling was not that far off at all. At all. Not a fan.
It was bad.
And the commentary was much better for the Doug and Warrior match. It's much better. Wasn't even close.
Brundo, your favorite.
Dentist match for sure. Big
Wow.
Swole too. She was what was I gonna say? She had a couple of good. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but she definitely threw a couple of good comments in there.
Oh yeah, she was like, "Where's this?"
Yeah, she said, "Where is she? Where is she?" and failed to fucking look for her.
No, she called her like
Hussy?
hussy.
No, I just
skank.
totally made that up. I did.
She called her something.
Hooah!
Borderline. Yeah, God damn it. What did she say? She called her something.
Dentist match. Tooth and nails. Brooms and snails.
I'm going Warrior versus Duggan.
Of course you are.
It's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be, but for pure entertainment, like non-stop entertainment, if you're an AEW fan, Duggan Warrior is where it's at. For 2 minutes, it was non-stop action.
The tooth and nail match was non-stop entertainment.
No,
You might not have
entertainment,
liked
not
it, but it was
action.
non-stop entertainment.
Duggan Warrior was like fucking Kenny Omega, Zack Sabre Jr. Like it was non-stop.
I'll give you this: if during the UCB thing with the guys pretending to be wrestlers,
No, they're wrestlers.
they were not wrestlers.
Duggan
If
and the
they were
Warrior.
chattering teeth, maybe I would have changed my tune.
Oh,
You didn't like the guy?
Goddamn chattering teeth.
You know, like the guy in the video store throwing the tapes up in the air when he got run into?
Well, how else are you supposed to put the tapes down when you get run into?
Late fees.
You didn't rewind this.
The cribs are empty.
That was the best thing ever.
Fucking hate it.
See, I didn't hear KJG say anything about the best thing ever from the tooth and nail match, but the fucking Duggan Warrior match got a bunch of best
All right.
thing evers.
So that was a very excited statement by me. That was the best thing about the Hogan or whatever.
Hogan?
Warrior.
Oh, you call them whoever you want, KGG, but they're not fucking Jim Duggan and the Ultimate Warrior, okay?
Yeah, that might have been Jib.
It's Hacksaw Warrior.
That could have been Jib Duggan. We finally found him.
Of course, fucking handsome Kevin take everything WWE. When are you gonna get that fucking tattooed on you? The big WWE logo.
What the fuck you turning on me? I gave my opinion.
WWE.
Go fuck yourself.
It's too bloody.
Eat a
It
shit.
doesn't work for me. I don't like it.
I fucking, you asked for my opinion. I gave my opinion. Why don't
Now
go
we're
watch
gonna-
E all night?
what-
What are we
Handsome
gonna
Kevin's
eat?
homework.
We're
We're gonna watch Survivor Series 2012.
We fucking might be now.
I'm
Give
here for it.
me one of those Raws where the general manager gets involved in the main event.
Yeah, maybe. I'll think about it.
Shitbird. Get a fucking WWE tattoo on you, you fucking nerd.
We're getting Io Sky versus Stephanie McCourt tonight, by the way, too.
Happening. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm coming after you, handsome Kevin. I'm gonna my next
Goddamn
homework
right,
assignment,
because I'm going first.
you're gonna fucking hate it. Oh, I don't care. I'll watch anything. I've been watching 1982 wrestling. It's the
I've been
fucking
watching
worst.
I watched
It's
shit
the
all the time.
worst.
I watched every homework assignment. God damn it.
And you hate them all. You hate everything I give to you.
E.
You hate Dump Masimoto. You hate Tiger Mask and Dynamite Kid.
E.
Weep, 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 weep.
Coming for you. Give me some.
I'm
Booker
sure
T.
you are.
Are you coming for him, Booker T?
Hey, man, it's about business, man.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. Shucky ducky quack quack. Oh, yeah, man. All right. I'll save that for a couple weeks now.
All right, who's giving homework?
No, I got to take it down. Just so I can edit it. It makes my life easier. Brundo's up this week.
All right, so I
Come on,
kind of took
Brundo. Come on, Brundo.
I kind of took a page out of Tony with technically
Come
it's
on.
2 matches, but it's a full-on segment. But I guarantee you're gonna change it after this.
No.
May 17th, 1998, WCW Slamboree. We're gonna be watching the Cruiserweight Battle Royal.
Oh, love it.
And then instantly afterwards, the winner, Dean Malenko versus Chris Jericho.
You told us who won.
Yes.
No, well,
Yeah.
everybody's watched this before.
I'm here
I
for
would
it.
assume. Yeah.
Cyclope.
Cyclope, yeah. But just seeing how freaking over Dean was at this point, I always thought this was a great fucking segment, and I watched it the other day, and it's just as great. So I'm excited to watch it again.
I love me a good old battle royal, so I'm here for it.
And it's on the cock, so.
All right, so we're going back to Slamboree 98, May 17th. You're going to watch the Cruiserweight Battle Royal and then the match immediately after the Battle Royal.
Yep.
See what you started, Tony?
When you get yourself started, it's hard to stop. You just go for your partners. You know what?
I do want to point out pay-per-view this weekend, TNA Rebellion 2025. This is what we're looking at. Just so you know, we got an Ultimate X match. Moose defends the title against Casey Navarro, Leon Slater, Matt Cardona, El Hijo del Vikingo, and one more wrestler. I will find out on Thursday, I guess. Elijah, that he takes on a wrestler to be announced.
Elijah Burke?
No.
No, he died.
Elias.
He didn't die.
The Pope died.
Right,
Died today.
Boo, fucking Brundo. Jesus.
Yeah.
I was with you, Brundo. Fatal Influence, Fallon Henley, JC Jane, and Jasmine Nix take on Rosemary, Zaya Brookside, and Li Ying Lee.
That's right.
Ying Lee.
Mike Santana, Mustafa Ali in a False Count Anywhere match.
Mustafa.
Ash and Heather by Elegance
Hiroshima.
defend the TNA Knockouts title against the Metaphor, Spitfire, and Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley. Steve Macklin defends the TNA International Championship against Eric Young. The Hardy Boys defend the TNA Tag titles against the Nemeth Brothers. Masha Slamovitz, Tessa Blanchard for the Knockouts title. And your three-way main event for the TNA World Championship, Joe Hendry against Frankie Kazarian against Ethan Page. This is Frankie Kazarian's Call Your Shot championship match.
Yikes.
This takes place on Sunday.
That's right.
And we are picking this.
We sure are. Shout out to Chris Bay, by the way, too, man. Unbreakable all day for Chris Bay. That was a fun little show. And,
Chris Bay was the one who brought out Brody Jr.
Yes, that's right.
That's right.
And he was at WrestleMania as well, I believe.
Fantastic.
Hell yeah. Chris
Fantastic. Well, good. We're going to catch up on Raw, big NXT tomorrow night. There was no AEW talk this week just because we had a loaded show. Josh Alexander is all elite. Mercedes Moné beat Athena. Will Ospreay.
Josh Alexander losing in his debut. That's all I'm going to say about that. There you go.
That's a bigger story now, Tony. He's in the Don Callis family. Roppongi Vice is back. Roppongi Vice is back, and they're in the Don Callis family.
Gives a shit about the Don Callis family.
You should. Naito, he's out of New Japan. Bushi went with him.
Where are they going to go? It wasn't Naito like the owner?
No, it's
Tanahashi.
Oh, Tanahashi.
Tanahashi is the GM.
Jeff Cobb out.
Jeff Cobb's out.
TJP's girlfriend didn't seem have a lot of kind words for him.
Who?
I don't know if you saw that. TJP's girlfriend, fiance, wife.
Yeah, I saw they had a little.
She shit all over him for no reason.
Yeah,
really?
I guess she thought she had a reason. Yeah.
They had a little back and forth on the old social media, TJP and
yeah, that's always a healthy thing for a relationship.
Yeah.
putting the one you love on blast on social media. That's a fucking sign of a loving, caring fucking place.
No, she blasted.
No. She put Jeff Cobb on blast.
Oh, you made it sound like she was blasting TJP.
No, well, she is just in a different way.
Finger bang.
Oh God, I didn't even get that right away.
Finger bang bang, bang bang bang. Finger bang, bang.
Yeah, I got you.
Let's see if I can find it. I'm very interested to see this now.
TJP put like a half-ass apology out there. Like I should have known. I shouldn't have even addressed this, but whatever. This fucking guy. But
so what did Hula Hula the pineapple guy do to her?
I was waiting for you to say that. I was hoping you wouldn't, but I knew it was coming.
What, the Hula Hula or what did he do to her?
Pineapple man.
Does he show up as Hula Hula the Pineapple Man?
I hope so. I want him to have the fucking big basket of fruit on his head with the one pineapple sticking up top.
Like a calypso dancer? Like
Even better, he comes out with an upside down pineapple and he's Hula Hula the swinging pineapple guy.
With the grass skirt?
Fuck yeah, with his nards hanging out.
Yep.
Does he bring out Johnny Swinger with him?
Fuck yeah. And fucking penis guy comes back too. The fucking dirty porn guy, whatever the fuck his name was.
Dalvina.
Val. Yeah.
No, the other guy. Fucking Joey
Ryan.
Ryan and David Starr and fucking Rude Boy Riley.
Oh.
Put them all in the Callis family.
Go!
But it's Callous because they're all fucking like
This
hardened
was
criminals.
such a fun little joking conversation, and you took it to like a level it didn't need to go to.
Buck could be their manager.
Did she delete it? She had to delete it,
She
right?
must have deleted
Ooh,
it.
I got an idea for homework. Didn't David Starr go 106 minutes in a match?
You motherfucker. Don't you dare fucking.
You got 2 hours, fellas? You got 5 weeks to think about it.
Either that or listen to all of his past episodes.
Yeah, it's about 106 minutes.
Shit. God damn. Well, before I rage quit the show, is there anything else that we got to talk about, or are we
Easy,
done?
Vince. Take it easy, Vince.
Shit.
All right, let me see here. TJ Perkins' wife goes.
Are you doing the impression from the guy from The Wire? Shit.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm imitating Vince. He usually says that when he gets annoyed.
Shit.
Okay, so apparently this all started with Jeff Cobb laughing at a fan saying that TJP captained United Empire to glory. TJP to Cobb, are you ever happy? This one-sided passive aggressiveness is odd, man, especially towards someone who unconditionally looked past it and supported you like a brother. TJP's wife to Cobb, do you realize the entire group is thrilled you're on your way out? You're a miserable human being. Nobody wants you there. There's a whole group chat talking shit on your big bitch ass, you fucking pussy cunt.
Pussy
Run to write that down.
Yep.
This is a shoot. Nobody likes the cunt little bitch boy attitude at Jeff Cobb feels the need to have. Maybe it's the SARMs.
I fucking love Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb to TJP. So FYI, I posted
That
for
was
people,
TJP, HK.
Jeff Cobb
I
to
fucking love Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb to TJP. So FYI, I posted for people who are on the group picture. And when Hanare returns, you have publicly and privately stated you are done with New Japan and freelance. So what would you like me to think? Since we were on the topic and your wife wants to air things that are already public knowledge and some that I have only seemed to have mentioned to you, she has a very angry Twitter page where she is bashing me, but oh well, crowns up, LOL.
Crowns up.
Yikes, dog. Oh,
And
here,
with that-
I found the wow. All right. I found the oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ass wang.
Oh, Stephanie's gonna give her the Heine thing. There it is.
Damn.
Wow.
What? I'm sorry, what?
This was all right. This was Crazy Town USA. Next week, Tony Stetson. Thanks to Kyle from the Apron Bump podcast for joining us. Be sure to check out the Patreon episode. We'll have a new Patreon dropping at the beginning of May that we need to work on, fellas. And that's it, man.
And with that, we cue the music.
This has been a production of the Shining Wizards Network. For everything Shining Wizards, visit shiningwizards.com. And don't forget to listen to all the great shows of the Shining Wizards Network.
We want to take this time to thank those that support us on our Patreon. Manny Kratzo, Kate Henzer, Matt Garifo, High Five Tom, Kathy Hummer, Michael Hammond, Keith Parker, I Dump Biscuits, Emily Brock, Jesse Elwell, Scott George, William Mercer Jr., Al Tay, and Ryan Schlong.
Boner. Good.
He's trying to like diddle his way into somebody else's pants.
Next house, Dickos.
Your fucking idol is Larry Zbyszko?
He hit me with a "she looks like Jabba's slut."
It's awesome. How much are freaking underoos? Like $5 a pack?
Want his hand job back? Oh, it's that time of year when I'm ready to fucking murder motherfuckers. Text that barrel-chested monster again. You want to suck the lollipop? Bring back cock sucking.
Snockered. Hey, you already know, KJG.